trailer on this bitch.
Boy, King Barco, what it do, what it do. I'm here
What it
with
do?
Dominican Poppy.
Dominican Poppy, you know what I'm saying? We out here. We haven't seen y'all in a
What's
while.
up, what's up?
It's been a
Oh,
good 3
you off
weeks.
for a minute? Yeah, what's called, yeah, he went off for a split second, but yeah,
Damn.
let's get it going, let's get it going. But,
Start
yeah,
over.
you want to start over?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just start over now, shit.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What it do, y'all? It's your boy King Barco. I'm here with my dog, Dominican Poppy. What
Dominican
is good,
Poppy, what's
y'all?
up? What's good, man?
Y'all ate good this Thanksgiving. Hopefully you ate good. Got to be with family. Hopefully, everybody's all healthy. Everybody's good. You got to spend time with the loved ones and enjoyed yourself. Got a lot of sleep, like I did.
Hey, is your mic low?
Oh, is my mic low?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
My
okay.
bad. My bad. I was pushing away from it. Let's see. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I'll get you better.
I bet. But yeah, how was Thanksgiving, big dog?
Shoot, man. It was good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had my mom cook everything. I was running around like last minute looking for goddamn cornstarch. I went into Aldi's. Some motherfucker decided to go in there and buy all the cornstarch. I don't know who the fuck he was feeding.
Probably
But goddamn, who the fuck does that shit? You know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
decided to go in there and buy all the cornstarch. So I went to like every store, Walmart, goddamn Wegmans. I had to go to fucking Safeway, of all places. Safeway. Safeway.
Oh yeah, I remember
That
Safeway.
old shit. They don't have that shit in Houston no more. They got that shit up here though.
Yeah, I remember Safeway.
Cornstarch, man. That shit was crazy. y'all be look, man. Every pandemic or every like big holiday, I don't know what it is why consumers or people in general just go crazy and rampage over the highlighted things as like cornstarch or like like when we had a pandemic, everybody was like buying toilet paper and shit. But y'all need to stop that shit, man. That's just crazy. Like get enough
we go
of
crazy.
what's needed, man.
On Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, you did on Thanksgiving, right? It was on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. No, it was the day before. It was the day before.
Oh yeah, day before is always gonna be day before or the day of is always gonna be. You can't find shit. I know motherfuckers were fucking ransacking the fucking fridges for turkeys and shit. I went to
But
Walmart.
why, bro?
Yeah, bro. I don't know shit. Motherfuckers are going crazy, but
that turkey don't last that long. It only lasts a week. After that, you ain't supposed to be eating no more.
Yeah, but nah, motherfuckers gonna find a way. Shit, motherfuckers gonna get leftovers and have those leftovers for fucking weeks until Christmas. And there's gonna be the same thing again. There's some people that do celebrate like Thanksgiving on Christmas, and some people that don't.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers they're gonna be eating good that day.
Well, how was your Thanksgiving, man?
It was good, man. I got caught up on some sleep. It was actually my first Thanksgiving by myself.
Damn.
It was crazy. I was actually by kinda.
You worked that day.
Yeah, I worked that day, so it was a shitty. I'm not gonna get too much of I don't like talking too much about my work, but fucking, it was like the way my schedule is. I was at work from Thanksgiving morning to Thanksgiving evening. It was shitty. So you couldn't really celebrate. You couldn't really do nothing. I mean, it was just
it was just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but got that good payday. Got that what's it called? What was it? The holiday pay. So shit.
Hey, some of these girls gonna be happy.
Oh yeah.
If they fuck with King Barco over here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They gonna be happy this Christmas.
Nah, they just be able to have a roof over there and some shit.
Yeah.
Bills ain't no joke, shit. Especially
when you're not, man.
Especially when you're a homeowner.
Facts.
Once you get your own house, I'm telling you, it's gonna be worse. Because back when you only have to pay rent, you only have to pay rent and utilities, and that's it. Motherfucker, you get your fucking house, it's like your own business. That's just 24/7. Anything can fucking go wrong at any time.
Well, that's why we turn into a business like the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So you get the claim.
Shit. Hey, hit us up, yo. Shit.
Hell yeah.
But enough about the rambling. Good 5 minutes of just a recap of how we were Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys are well this Thanksgiving. Hopefully your families are well.
I tell you what, my favorite Thanksgiving tradition is seeing Detroit get their ass whooped on national TV.
Ah man, that shit was so awful. I was like, man, golf looked so lost in that game.
Dude,
And,
Jared Goff looked like Jared Goff from a few years ago.
man, he looked
I
like
don't think what
golf.
the hell.
Bro,
Keep in mind, I haven't watched a Detroit game all year.
yeah.
I think the first Detroit game, actually, I watched one Detroit game, them against the Chiefs, the first game of the season.
Well,
And then I was like, okay, they look pretty good.
Yeah. Huh? Wasn't he with Tampa Bay at one point in his career?
No, he was with the Rams. So he started off with Jared Goff started off with the Rams. They were pretty good, but he took them all the way to like a Super Bowl. But then they lost the Super Bowl against I think Tom Brady. Yeah. And then after that, like he's just been on a decline. So they was like, yeah, fuck Jared Goff. They got Matthew Stafford. They loaded up. Yeah. The Rams loaded up and they won a Super Bowl. Shit.
Yeah, that's crazy shit. I mean, but like on fucking
look at the now, man, he trash.
Man, golf looks so bad this game. Like there's games. Like thing is, he's inconsistent as fuck. One game he'll give you fucking crazy ass fucking stats, and the next game he'll be fucking throwing interceptions, throwing the ball. Like it was awful. It was like watching a high school kid going to the NFL. Like that motherfucker didn't know what the fuck to do. Like I tell you, but yeah, the Packers won. Packers beat and I'm telling you, Jordan Love ain't nothing to joke with.
Oh, Jordan we go. Here we go.
Jordan Love's gonna be a top fucking 10. I'm telling you, mark my words. In a year or two, he's gonna be top 10.
I'll tell you what, Jordan Love has a ceiling. His ceiling is what Dak Prescott's doing right now.
Dak Prescott's a little bit, honestly, in my personal opinion, Dak Prescott is better than Jordan Love. But give him time. Oh yeah, give him time. Give him time. What's his name? And yeah, we'll get to fucking the Cowboys in a minute. But Jordan Love, he will crack the top 10. He will crack.
That's his ceiling though. I don't think he'll crack the top 10. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I feel like he's gonna be either 10 or number 9. I feel like that's where he's gonna be at for the majority of his career. I'm just saying he's going to be a top 10 quarterback coming, in the next. I'm telling you, next year or two, he is going to crack top 10. I'm telling you, like that. He has that flame in him. If his team actually starts believing in him and starts giving him fucking actual fucking what's called weapons.
Weapons, yeah.
That's gonna be a bad boy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a bad boy in the top 10. He's not. No, like I said. He ain't gonna be no C.J. Stroud or none of these top dogs around here. But he's in the top 10. Like C.J. Stroud, I see being top 5 in the next year or so. He's already number 1. And actually, statistically, he's number 1 passing yard wise.
Yeah.
And I think he has the most touchdowns, I think.
He doesn't have no touchdowns. I think that Prescott passed him up.
Oh, word? Okay. Well, either way, he's right there. He's top 5. Easily could be made a argument for top 3.
Right.
So that's like I said, as a rookie. So but yeah, but yeah, going back to Packers, like I said, that was a good game. Like I saw it. It was a bad game for Detroit. Like everything they did, all the haters they were fucking silencing this year, it went to shit in one game. I was like, God damn. Where the fuck did it go wrong? All that shit the coach was talking about, I don't know if you've been seeing the Detroit Lions coach speeches, but, the coach, he was talking shit. He's like, all my haters, this and that, you say we could have win. Yeah. I was like, man, that's kind of going to shit now. I'm like, man.
Yeah, it was like, you spoke too soon, my guy.
Yeah, he's like Deion Sanders when he said that shit in the first game, and now their season went to shit.
Yeah, he was like, we coming. I told y'all we coming.
I told you. Fucking been losing to unranked teams and shit. Yeah, who they lose to? They lost to an unranked team the other day.
TCU was a ranked team.
Yeah, they beat TCU. TCU got their ass whooped the other night.
Oh yeah.
TCU got their ass whooped. Yeah, they got whooped.
See the thing about Deion, right? The thing about Deion Dion is a natural talker, and I'm sure a
Mhm.
lot of coaches talk, but Dion is the guy who he's gonna talk shit. Like he's gonna talk his talk because he can actually back it up.
Yeah,
However, his players are not bought in on this year. They're not. They're not like those players are good.
yeah,
They aren't great. I say maybe 4 or 5 of them, or I would say Edwards, the running back, his son, the quarterback, his other son, the cornerback, that
mm,
wide receiver, that Travis Hunter, that played both ways,
yeah,
and that's pretty much all I know. But there maybe like a few, maybe 1 or 2 among those guys are actually like legit NFL caliber players. But the rest of those guys are kind of they iffy,
yeah, yeah. No,
borderline
man,
bums.
and yeah, like I hate to say, it, like I said, I had hope for him, but I was realistic with it when I came with it. I already told them they don't have size. They don't have size. They don't have a defensive line. They don't have an offensive line. Like you honestly might even have a better chance going up to the line without an offensive line.
Yeah,
That's how bad it is. Like dog is running
exactly.
for his life every other fucking play. He is running for his goddamn life. I'm just like every play, like every other snap. Fucking what's his name? Shador is running for his fucking life. He's not a out the pocket player. He's been trained to be in the pocket.
Exactly.
He's been
You
trained
can't
to
be
be
in
in
the
the pocket. He's
pocket.
been
You
he's
can't
been
be in the
trained by
pocket.
Tom Brady himself. He went to Tom
Exactly.
Brady as a training camp. He's been trained to be in the pocket. And what's called right now, they're not giving him no O line. So what D.O.R needs to fucking do, I already said this before. I say it again. Shut the fuck up. Stop doing all these damn commercials. I've never seen a losing
Nothing wrong
coach.
with Dion.
Yeah,
Nothing
like I
wrong with
said,
Dion. Dion is greatness and
yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Dion is great.
No, yeah, Dion as himself, but as a coach, get the fuck off them commercials. Yeah, we're not here for you. We're here for your players.
Yeah, true.
The way your players play is how you is going to reflect off you. That's what a coach is. He's a reflection of the players. That is it. That is the most hype thing. Like I said, you can come up with plays and this and that, but at the end of the day, you are a reflection of how your players play. You can have a great plan, but then if your players ain't performing, that plan don't mean nothing. So what you need is fucking size. Stop being in them goddamn commercials. This man's been in like 4 or 5 different commercials in the past week. Brand new ones. Brand spanking new ones. Yeah, fucking and I get it. Get your money. Like I said, I'm not saying don't get your money, but I'm just saying
I
time to
don't think he's
focus
doing
on
it. So here's why I agree with you, but in a way, here's what
yeah,
I see. Right, I see marketing at its finest because the point you want to make is for people to see you over and over and over and over again. Here's the thing. Here's why Alabama became such a household name. Every single NFL player that was good was from Alabama. That wasn't a quarterback, obviously, but the key players were from Alabama when they went to the NFL, and those players got marketable commercials and stuff like that. They were
yeah,
always on the scene. People were seeing them over and over and over,
yeah,
and it just became this thing. Okay, Alabama players, everyone from Alabama players are all NFL level, which is not entirely true. It's not entirely true. They're NFL caliber players. It's not entirely true. Not everyone's an NFL caliber player, but they were constantly being seen winning, destroying other teams, annihilating other teams, going to the NFL, and each individual players are being successful. The Derrick Henrys of the world,
yeah,
all these Trent Richardson, all these players that went to the NFL and still had success, and people began to notice, and they're like, oh shit, I want to go to Alabama. If I'm a top 5 recruit, Alabama is one of the schools I'm going to consider. So I think what Dion's trying to do, he's trying to get recognition, right, for Colorado. He's trying to get recognition so people will start to see him over and over and over, and the way he acts, the way he his demeanor and stuff like that. He's gonna attract some good players over to Colorado. He's gonna attract some really good players over the
yeah,
years. I just don't
yeah,
know. I just don't think he should be talking shit this year to
yeah.
the
Like
media. I think
yeah,
the media is
like that overall, like fucking. like I said, like Dion, like I said, I don't disagree with that. Like I said, I'm all like I said, if he's marketing the team and trying to get people big star names to come in, I'm with
Yeah,
that. However, as of now, you're not a winning team, and it looks bad. And especially and with Alabama, Alabama doesn't even have a NFL team. Like in that region, it's like for hundreds of thousands of miles, they don't have a football team within that region. So
right.
they got to control. So this is why I said Alabama has had in the past 20 years, Alabama has had the best recruiting program because they could get anybody within that region, all the way from Texas all the way to Florida. They had a crazy reach all the way down. Like I'm telling you, like they knew, or my bad, not Texas, like Louisiana. They had all the best Southern players because most of the better players, anyways, are from the like football wise. No disrespect to nobody else, but some of the best football players are from down down under.
Down
You feel
south,
me?
the
And
corn-fed boys.
they already had dibs on them. And anywhere else you're gonna go and find some decent players. But I'm telling you, Florida, from Florida all the way to Texas on down south, they had control under that region for years, decades. They could get anybody they wanted. Anybody. They had first dibs. They had the best recruiting program for the past 2 decades. That's why Nick Saban is the man he is now because he put money into his recruiting program. However, he fired the top recruiter he had, fired him, got rid of him. Now they got one of the shittiest teams in the not one of the shittiest teams.
I
They're
was
okay.
on the shitty teams, but they definitely not what they
They're not what they
was.
used to be. They're not what
Yeah,
they
they
used to
ain't
be.
what
The
they
past 2-3 years, it's been evident. It's been evident that they're not what they used to be, and they're not where they're supposed to be. So, really, overall, like with that, like I said, you can have good marketing, but if you do not have a good recruiting program, if you can't bring nobody in, marketing's only half the battle. Results is the other half. Results
Yeah,
and marketing, it's a flip side of that coin. If you're not producing the way, sometimes you don't even have to say nothing. You don't even have to say nothing. As long as you're winning, motherfuckers are gonna come. If they see that your team can win games, they'll be like,
yeah.
okay, there maybe I'm the piece they need to get over that hump. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm the piece they need. But right now, like I said, that
Colorado
team,
need more pieces than
yeah, they need at least 5 or 6 300, 500, 400 pounder plus pounders because they ain't got no size. They ain't got no size. They got a nice little plan, but they have no size. And when you have no size, I mean that means nothing. It's like seeing a little fucking kindergartner go to high school and saying, "Hey, I want to play against all y'all." You know, you like the spirit, you like the enthusiasm, but that little motherfucker's gonna get the shit knocked out of him.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's like, I can take all you niggas. I can take all of y'all. That's who
Yeah.
Colorado is. It's that one little that one nigga that one little nigga that's walking up on all the fucking football players and shit. He's like, I can take all you niggas. Then
Yeah.
he started beating his little ass. He's like, I was so wrong. I was
Yep.
so wrong.
They got their ass whooped.
They've been
Now,
getting
fucking
their ass
Oregon.
whooped.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Against the
Oregon gets on my goddamn nerves. I actually want Oregon to fucking lose, but they, because Oregon, they kind of disrespected Dion, and in a way, I don't want Oregon to win regardless because UT is behind Oregon on the AP poll, which I don't know how because Oregon doesn't play anybody. If you ask me, UT, I mean, shit, Texas, we beat Alabama, and then we beat, we only lost to Oklahoma, but fucking Oregon, man, fuck Oregon.
Yeah,
I hope they fucking lose the Pac-12
I've been
championship.
them a little bit just because what's the name? Hunter was talking. No, not Hunter. Shador was talking shit. They should just shut the fuck up because remember Oregon released that tape. Everybody was talking shit at the beginning of the game. They're like, "I whoop your ass, nigga. I whoop your ass." They were going up to Oregon, up to the coach, and saying, "I whoop your ass." It's like, but to see, there's a trend. There's a trend on why they lose. There's a trend. They keep talking. They keep talking, but they're not walking. So right now, y'all need to shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about Travis Hunter's gaming channel. I don't give a fuck about I don't give a fuck about any of y'all's fucking side bullshit. You guys are getting paid millions of dollars. You guys are pretty much these guys are already millionaires already. These guys are already worth millions of dollars. So
you're not working hard.
They already, you know what I mean? like imagine, 5 years ago, and there was no such thing as NIL or none of that shit. Now you
Exactly.
can actually get that money now. So what's called now is a business. So stop fucking up, get your money, and go to NFL, man. Just stop fucking around. Right now it's time. It's game time. You feel me?
Exactly.
But there's too
Fucking
much
game time.
incentives. There's too many incentives for college players now. Now they don't even want to try hard no more. They don't even want to
Exactly.
try hard.
They
There's too many incentives.
some college players are taking NIL deals to be backups.
Yeah, like you said, like I'm just like, man, listen, if you got a gaming channel, you're over here doing all this other side shit, and you're not focusing on what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. I'm like, I'm like, what's the point then? Like, shit, yeah, shit, then stay in college then, shit. But fucking, don't come out here talking all this shit and then get your ass whooped. You know what I mean? That's just
Yeah.
my thing. Don't talk all this
I
shit.
don't
Don't.
agree. I don't agree with that shit. I think if you're gonna go to another team's stadium, you're gonna stomp on their logo. You're gonna talk shit to the coaches, which is asinine because you don't talk to the coaches. That's
Yeah,
no. And
yeah,
you go
that's
talk
probably the culprit.
talk shit to the players. Okay, cool. Hey, we gonna whip your ass. Yeah, yeah. Cool. That's competitiveness. You talk shit to the coaches. You go disrespect their logo.
Yeah,
That's where I have a problem with it. That's where if I was Dion, I'll be like, hey, look, like now y'all making me look bad because I've never done that. I've never seen Dion do anything like that. I've never seen
yeah,
Dion go to a coach and be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Dion is old school. He's old
yeah.
school as fuck. I don't know why these kids are out here doing this shit, man. I don't know where they get that shit from. But Dion is old school. I ain't never seen Dion act like that in NFL or college.
Nah, cause what's his name? When you so Dion only allows the best players in there. So that means there's a lot of ego in that locker room. A lot of ego.
Oh,
So he only allows the best players, like which I understand, which is commendable because
yeah,
but the thing is, Dion's not gonna work with you. He's not gonna work with you, he's not gonna do that extra step. He only allows the best players and he expects you to be the best player. You
yeah,
feel me? So there's a lot of ego in that fucking locker room. So there's a lot of motherfuckers that they're not really gonna be working with. You feel me? And so what's the name? But yeah, a lot of ego. So everybody thinks they're the top Kahuna. Everybody thinks they're the top dog. But like I said, they just need to be humbled, and they've been humbled this season. They've been losing to unranked teams. They lost to Arizona. They've been losing to teams that are not even on the fucking top 25. You feel me? Like and like I said, I'm happy for it. They've been humbled because,
yeah.
but at the same time, stop going in commercial. Like Dion's on every other commercial. Fucking
Travis
his
Hunter.
son Travis Hunter is doing his gaming channel. Shador is doing these lives where he has
He's on commercials
Drake
too.
on. He has Drake on, little baby. Fucking
What?
they be at the I think he has Drake or some shit like that. And then Tom Brady's on there too. There's nothing but incentives for living that lifestyle. You feel me? But you
Yeah,
need to be humble. So what needs to happen is I feel like you need to take all that shit away. I feel like listen, if anybody has Instagram or anything, if you have any videos of yourself, we gotta approve that shit. Like you gotta go into full fucking lockdown to turn that team around. Full fucking lockdown because there's too many incentives to be on that team. There's too
yeah.
many. There's no. It's too. It's too
You're
much on the stuff
automatically
side.
getting an extra
Yeah,
2,000-3,000 followers just by being on Colorado.
yeah. Like it's crazy. Like I'm looking like, why you guys are? Oh, my fault. My fault. Let me see. For some reason, it's not. It's not playing. I don't know if your mic's muted.
My mic.
My
Oh
mic
no,
is
no.
good, right?
Okay, bet. For some reason, it's going slow on my end. But yeah, no, it's just too many incentives to be on that team, and fucking yeah, there's too many incentives. So I think what needs to happen is they need to get their teeth stomped in a little bit, and which has been happening. Like I said, it's been happening. So glad to see it. I just need them to lose a little bit more so they can get humbled. But Shador is the best player on that team. Shador, I think, in the next year or so is going to be ready. He just needs a team around him. So what his dad
Yeah,
needs to do
he
is
only
build
got
a
another
team.
year.
Yeah, give him another year. Let him go to the NFL. What's his name? Shador looks ready. He just needs a team. That's it. He just needs a
Yeah,
team. Put a team around him. Yeah. But yeah, let's go back to NFL. Fucking what's it called? So yeah, we talked about Packers and Lions. So let's get to the Cowgirls and Commanders.
Kyle bitches.
Yes, sir.
Look, I'm gonna say it's for every Dallas Cowboys fan. You ain't beat nobody with a winning record. That's all I'm gonna say. You
Yeah.
ain't beat nobody with a winning record. You know these wins are very easy, and you're getting by. And hey, more power to you. If you ask me, Dak Prescott is the MVP because he deserves it. He deserves it. He's the MVP. He's playing his ass off. He's playing lights out. I get that. But when it came down to San Francisco,
Woo.
when it came down to the Eagles, when it came down to teams that had winning, actually Arizona didn't have a winning record, but when it came down to teams who were like legitimate contenders in the NFC, you did show up. Like,
Nope.
where was the Cowboys when they like, you know what I'm saying? Like San Fran waxed that ass.
Oh yeah, no,
The Eagles. Now, don't get me wrong. The Eagles, y'all hung in there with the Eagles. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
that. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty. That was pretty decent of a game. And I think the next time y'all play the Eagles, y'all should beat them. I think so.
Yeah.
However,
it was a regular season game.
San Fran, you have no chance. Like if you run into San Fran in the playoffs, you're gonna get your ass smacked around and embarrassed on, and all you bitches are gonna be crying on fucking TV, on Facebook, on Instagram, and I'm gonna be laughing at your fucking videos for 11 hours straight because that's how many of you crying motherfuckers are Cowboys fans. Too goddamn many, and it's gonna make my heart warm because CJ Stroud's gonna win his first playoff game next year, and I'm gonna be like, hi, CJ Stroud's better than Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tease y'all, but hey, what do you expect, man? It's the fucking Commanders, man.
Yeah. You Cowboys fans are like Skip Bayless. You know, fucking, you there when you're winning. When you lose, you stay quiet. And you guys, fucking, Skip Bayless always like, how about them Cowboys and shit like that? And fucking, when they beat sorry ass teams like this. But thing is, yeah, like piggyback off what you said. I mean, they haven't beat nobody. They haven't beat nobody worth talking about. I mean, they came close to the Eagles. Like I said, I do give them credit on that one because, and just to be honest, the Eagles ain't what they used to be. Not last year. Eagles almost lost to the Jets. Oh no, they lost to the Jets.
Yeah,
the Jets.
Exactly.
The Jets.
Yeah,
Zach Wilson.
And that's why I say, look, it's any given Sunday. But when you go up against teams that are like the 49ers, I'm expecting you to play your best football. I understand they're probably like, oh yeah, it's Arizona, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they lost. They fuck around and lost. You know what I'm saying, to Arizona. Yeah. But when you go against San Fran, you know what the fuck's gonna happen. And they made y'all boys look like cow bitches, man. They was running, they was smacking y'all all over the fucking field. Michael Parsons was nowhere to be found. Grant, the guy who broke the interception record for interception touchdown record, he was nowhere to be found. Like they completely murdered y'all on live television.
Yeah, that game happened. Dak was on the sideline like fuck. Jerry Jones is back there, fucking shocked about what he's saying. Like he already didn't know. Like, listen, like for the Cowboys, you guys are a decent regular season team. You guys are gonna sell seats. You're gonna fill them, but you guys are not no playoff team. And not until you beat these bigger teams. You got to beat them. Yeah. Otherwise, it ain't gonna be nothing. Like you guys can go to the first round, second round. It doesn't all this season. Everything that's happening now, it won't matter to the fans, especially if you lose in the first or second round. It's not gonna matter because you guys still lost. It does not matter. At the end of the day, like they don't care about it. They don't want nothing to do with it. Like I said, this year, it's a toss-up as of now. This second half of the season, it's a toss-up. Like originally, my top three were fucking in the NFC at least was fucking the the 49ers, Eagles, and the fucking Lions. But now I'm looking at it now. It might be the Cowboys. But however, you guys are only gonna, like I said, you guys are a 2-round exit. Like the way you playing now, you guys are a round 2 exit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's looking like right now. It's a round 2 exit. But I'll give you your props. And like I said, I'm from Michigan. Detroit Lions is my second or third team, and I'm putting you guys above the fucking Lions. So what's it called? Right now, my top 3 NFC wise is the fucking 49ers, Eagles, and now it's the Cowgirls. Only reason, like the ones I say I have a chance, but I know they're going to be a round 2 exit. Like the way they're playing now, round 2 exit, because they're a regular season team. They're gonna have a great regular season. It's gonna look good on the scorecards. But fucking at the end of the day, they're great. They're only a regular season team. When it gets to the playoffs, that's when they start losing shit. So, like I said, enjoy it now, Cowboys fans. And like I said, I'm gonna give you your props where it's due. But right now, it's not due. But I will be honest, knowing what it's gonna be like. I seen the only hard team they play from here on out, I think, is the Eagles. They got to play them one more time. And who was it? They got to play somebody else. I think
The
was it?
Cowboys. I
Yeah,
think
the
it's
Cowboys.
just the Eagles, honestly, because everybody.
Right, they got a padded, they got a padded season from here on out.
Yeah.
Except for the Eagles. Like I said, the Eagles is the only hard team they have to play, but they always have to play the Eagles twice a year. So, like I said, as of now, the Cowboys, as always, are going to go into the playoffs looking good. They can go in the playoffs looking good, but then just shit
So
come second round.
and then the Cowboys, they have the Seahawks, the Eagles, the Bills, the Dolphins,
Yeah.
the Lions, and the Commanders. Actually, they got some teams. They got some teams now. So the Seahawks, obviously, I think I think they're going to beat the Seahawks because they're the Seahawks.
Like I said,
You know
if
what
they
I'm saying?
lose to the Seahawks, you guys are
Yeah.
getting
So
debunked. As of now, just because of the way the record looks, like I said, you guys are gonna look good going into the playoffs. I just know you guys are gonna lose. But fucking as of now, I will put the Cowboys on my number 3 spot NFC wise, just because the Lions were playing like shit. Just because the Lions were playing like shit.
yeah,
And fucking what's the name? Yeah, the Lions. Yeah, fucking I don't know what's going on in
they
Detroit,
played the
but
Lions actually.
yeah. So if you beat the Lions, y'all stay. If you beat the Lions or the Lions beat you, they might take their spot back from me. But as far as the top 3 in the NFC, it's going to be Cowboys, 49ers, and Eagles. And I don't know. I guess I'll leave it there for me. I don't know if you got anything else to say on
Yeah,
this team.
I think the Eagles are definitely I think the Eagles are definitely the number one team. However, the Eagles and the 49ers play each other
Yeah, that's
soon. December 3rd, they play each other. And I'm looking forward to that matchup because I've been
really
trying to
going to
see
be a
who's
concern.
I've been trying to see who's the better team. Because right now the best team in the league right now, based off record, is the Eagles, and based off competition they played is the Eagles. They're
Yeah,
the number one team in the league. But can
yeah,
they beat the 49ers fully loaded? I don't know.
we'll see.
I don't know.
Like I said, like Chris McCaffrey is probably going to be the MVP this season. I've been saying it since the beginning.
You think Christian McCaffrey?
Man, the way that dude's been playing, he had 2 TDs the other game or this game.
Yeah.
So yeah, going into 49ers and
I
Seahawks.
think Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett too. He's making a case too because that motherfucker's a monster. That dude's a fucking monster. But fucking
I think
McCaffrey
Myles
though,
Garrett's MVP.
yeah.
I like to see. I know the rest of the world doesn't care for defense,
Oh no,
but
I care
me,
for it.
yeah, me as a football player, I love seeing defensive games. Especially when the Texans are playing defensive games, I
Yeah,
love seeing defensive games. Man, that makes your heart puts your heart on edge. It's boring for some people, just regular civilian population. And I get
yeah,
it, but
yeah.
uh,
They want to see touchdowns. They want to see everything looking
yeah, they want
glossy
some
and
touchdowns and
everything.
flashy shit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But damn, man, Myles Garrett, if you actually like just watch Myles Garrett's highlights, you would get excited because
No, yeah.
like
Miles
that
Garrett
dude's
is a
fucking
dog.
wrecking. That dude's fucking wrecking teams.
Yeah,
He's single handedly destroying teams. Like he's legit.
yeah,
Like half the games they won was because Myles Garrett was legit like fucking the quarterback up.
yeah. Yeah, no, Myles Garrett, he's a dog. Like fucking he doesn't get his respect because what's the name? He's not gonna get his respect because for one, he's with the Browns. Browns don't get respect. They've been disrespected for years. Because they've been trash most of the time. And
Yeah,
so on top of that, you get the Brown stank. So you get all that stank on top of you. You're not gonna get your jewels. You know what I mean? That's why
yeah,
people are saying, they go over to what's his name, what's his name, McDonald, old boy from the Rams. A glossy team like that will get more hype regardless, and it's a newer team too. It's not like they
he's
just
playing
they're a
down.
new team. Yeah, what's the name? Fucking
Or down.
Aaron Donald. Yeah, Aaron Donald. My fault. But yeah, that team's gonna get glossed up more than the Browns ever will because that's it's a high marketable team. The Browns, people try to like I said, people know the Browns as a losing team, as a trash team. That's all the Browns have been for decades. It's just a trash losing team.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a very few times in these past couple decades that they actually had a winning season. They've been getting ass whooped, for decades. And so you get all that extra negativity thrown on top of you. It kind of masks you and it doesn't let you shine. Like I said, you're there. People know you're there, but what's called you don't get the same hype as Aaron Donald
right.
because
And
Aaron
if
Donald's in
Deshaun
L.A.
Watson was playing, if Deshaun Watson was playing, I think the Browns would win the rest of their games. But because he's not playing, that kind of hurts the Browns' chances of actually, doing anything because he's
Yeah,
out for
I
the
mean,
year.
what's his name? He has like a shoulder injury. Injury.
Yeah, he had a torn shoulder. So you know how everybody been talking shit about, oh yeah, Deshaun Watson, he's not playing, he's being lazy. Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? And then Deshaun Watson
Yeah,
came back and said, man, if I wanted to fucking play, if I could play, I would fucking play. So basically, he came back too early, feeling the pressure, which I get. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You're a $230 million quarterback, fully guaranteed, and people
yeah.
are
You get
telling
all
you
the eyes
you're
on you.
not worth you're not worth your fucking money, and plus you got all that fucking shit on your record. So
Oh, yeah.
he came back early and tore his shoulder even worse than it was before.
Yeah, and
So
then that's his bread and butter. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's his bread
fucking
and
gonna
butter.
throw it on
So
that damn shoulder. That
yeah,
goes
like
to
especially the
show if
quarterback.
you're a fucking fan of the goddamn, if you're a fucking fan of the Cleveland Browns, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself because that's the reason why he got out on that goddamn field anyway. Because you motherfuckers pushed him to that point where he went out on the field. It tore his
Yeah,
fucking shoulder.
yeah. They like I said, they just need some time to breathe. I mean, like I said, give that team some time to breathe. Don't fucking expect that. That's what happened with what's his name, Johnny Manziel. You didn't give him time to breathe. Every time y'all get a first draft quarterback or an actual good quarterback, you don't give them time to breathe. You don't let them build
Yeah,
that team up. You guys expect them to be great coming in. Like I said, you guys have been waiting decades for a winning season. You guys been waiting decades for that shit. And just to even make the playoffs is like a Super Bowl for y'all. To make the playoffs is the Super Bowl for the Browns. So let that fucking team breathe. Let Deshaun Watson breathe. Let him get healthy because right now he is your best and only choice right now at QB in Cleveland. So like I said, and you're not gonna get better. He has what is that? Most of that money he has is guaranteed, right?
yeah. So
It's
he's
guaranteed.
he's
You're
getting that
stuck
money.
with. Yeah, he's getting that money regardless whether you want him there or not. So the best thing to do as a Cleveland fan right now is trust the process. Stop fucking rushing it and trust the process. Because if y'all start booing them out of the fucking and Cleveland fans are fucking ruthless. They're fucking ruthless. That's why y'all didn't win nothing for 100+ years. You guys, like it took LeBron coming back for y'all to win anything. Y'all, what was it like 100 years since they won anything, won a
Yeah.
title, anything like that before LeBron? And y'all burned his jersey and cursed him out. He couldn't even go back to Cleveland in peace. Y'all were fucking harassing him every time he went to Cleveland. Y'all kept harassing him and try to fucking
And he came back and said, "Kiss my ass."
yeah. And he came back and won y'all a thing. But the thing is, you guys are fucking greedy. Just be happy you have a fucking like I said, Deshaun at any moment can be a top 5 quarterback. be happy you have a quarterback with that potential. Like
Yeah.
I said, you have a quarterback with that potential. Shut the fuck up and let him breathe. Give him time. That's your best hope. You ain't got nothing better. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And the only person that was that brought y'all hope before him in the past 10 years was what's his face? Brian Hoyer. I don't know if y'all remember Brian Hoyer.
Yeah.
Brian
His ball
Hoyer.
head ass.
Yeah, ballhead ass. That was the last time y'all went to the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or some shit.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield too. But Baker Mayfield, he was just there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
there.
He was just there. I mean, as decent of a quarterback as he is, which
He's
in
got
my
like
it's
he's not going to be the reason you actually win, but he's like a person who can manage the game enough for other people to win the game. I guess.
yeah, like, and which is fine. But you guys have a lot of potential right now coming in. You guys have Amari Cooper. You guys have a decent what's called. You have a pretty decent run game too. I forgot who's at running back for y'all, but fucking
That girl that dude that beat that girl in the
which
elevator.
one? They got Ray Rice.
No, not Ray Rice. Damn, not that one. What's his name?
I was about to say.
He used to be on the Chiefs. Goddamn, I can't think of his name right now.
Let's see. Y'all playing Broncos, and Broncos actually, as fucking bad of a season they had, they're actually making the turnaround. Let's see. Browns have his name Ford.
Not Ford, the other guy.
Y'all were supposed to have somebody else. I just can't fucking remember for the life of me. Oh, do they have Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt. Remember?
Kareem.
He got caught hit the female. Oh, that wasn't his girlfriend. He kicked the girl while she was on the ground. Remember that shit?
Oh, I think I do.
Because we're like
I gotta look back.
They came out with a video like after it happened, and he lied about it. He told the Chiefs organization that he didn't kick her, and then they had him on camera. Like, God damn, what the fuck you lie for?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is with running backs. Huh? Is it because that bitch says he's like, fuck you short motherfucker. I fuck the quarterback. You know, like what the fuck are these women saying to these running backs to make them lash out like that? I'll fuck your quarterback. He taller than you anyways, nigga. You know,
and he got
money. What I mean? Yeah, and he got more money than you. You ain't even the top best player on that team. I can go fuck your friend tonight. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some of these females they argue fucking like I said, it's wrong if you hit a woman, but at the same time, ladies, let's admit it.
You arguing the wrong niggas.
The way y'all arguing, like don't argue with a motherfucker that's getting paid to hit other motherfuckers, hit other grown men. That's the wrong motherfucker to argue with.
This man is getting paid risking his life. Every play he runs through two people who ideally are supposed to protect him just to run into a linebacker that's trying to take his head off.
Yeah. And that motherfucker's getting paid to hit motherfuckers, hit other grown men. That's not the motherfucker to be trying. That's not, you know, you can date a fucking lifeguard, you can date, you know, a firefighter, you know, other motherfuckers, you know, maybe you can try those, but there's some motherfuckers that can't take it. And motherfuckers, the only way they respond is physically. Because that's all they know. Yeah, that's sometimes there's motherfuckers that only know the physical. They have no emotions, you know, they're not in tune with their emotions like you ladies want them to be or nothing like that. Like, why ain't you emotionally available or nothing like that? It's because motherfucker, you know what I mean? Because that's all the fuck he knows. You know what I mean? Like if all he knows is boxing and football, that's been his whole life. That's not the motherfucker to argue with. You know what I mean? That's not the motherfucker to ask emotional like questions to. Like I said, you get what you get being with a motherfucker like that.
You want a masculine man that's gonna protect you, that's gonna be strong and all that shit. And you chose a boxer, not just a regular dude. Hey, you chose a motherfucker that's capable. You chose a motherfucker that's capable of sleeping niggas.
Yeah, like fucking a motherfucker that's getting paid to hit motherfuckers with his head. his head's being brain damage and shit, he's probably not gonna make the best emotional like decisions. That's not gonna be the motherfucker you look to for emotional like decisions. That's a motherfucker that gets physical.
Hold on. You said that I love you. Hold on, my CTE acting up. Hold on.
I love you, bitch.
Because I didn't hit you like that, but you know I love you. I mean,
I didn't mean to stiff arm you during sex, baby. I thought you was trying to get the ball from me. You know, he's like, I didn't mean to stiff arm you during sex, baby. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, these ain't the motherfuckers to get emotional with. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that have brain damage, like I said, in football, it's easy to get brain damage. Boxing, any of these hard fucking hitting sports, easy to get brain damage. You gotta be slow with these motherfuckers. You gotta be slow. You gotta be real fucking slow. If you do that extra bullshit, like I said, you're not gonna get better than that motherfucker. And, you know, just be real. That's the top motherfucker to be with. An athletic man that's getting paid to be in the NFL. You should be happy. You should count your fucking stars that he even noticed you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because bitch, that's gonna be the best you get. Like there's this show called The Game. I don't know if you ever seen it about football. This girl was mad that he had slept with the other girl, and she's like, you ain't gonna do that to me. You ain't gonna do that. Bitch became a waiter, and she started struggling, and she saw this nigga rolling through, still in his car and everything with a new bitch.
Yeah,
I was like, bitch, all you had to do is let him cheat on you a couple times. Like I said, it's an NFL player. He's traveling nonstop, especially during the holiday season. All that shit, he is traveling nonstop. He's going to be fucking girls from city to city. So what you have to do, like I said, this is what I tell women. This is what I tell women that date rappers, athletes, fucking entertainers. He's going to cheat on you. He's going to cheat on you. That's just, as much as you want to do a fairy tale thing where he's just honest and only, you know, he's only with you and this and that. He's gonna cheat. Men in general cheat, but a motherfucker with money, the top 1% motherfuckers, those motherfuckers definitely cheat. So what you have to do is, you look at your situation. Where were you before you met this person? Where were you? Remember where you were before this person, and remember what you're gonna be afterwards, after you leave, because you want to have pride and self-dignity or whatnot, you know, supposedly, you know, whatever. Because he's just going to find another one of you. He can. Just like this. Bitch number 2, get in the room.
Exactly.
So what you have to do is try to distract him from not being with other bitches. Like I said, he's going to be with other bitches. What you want to do is make sure he comes home to you.
Yeah.
Make sure you're his piece. Make sure he comes home to you. Like I said, if he cheats on you with other girls, so be it. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, all these girls, these girls, you know, fucking brittle ass spirits. Like they don't fucking, they're brittle as fuck. They don't know how to fucking keep a man. And then when they get a man in the top percent, like all these actors and fucking all these people going through all this bullshit, all you have to do really is just remind them where they come from. Remind them where they come from. Like, baby, where were you before me? You know, like, all right, all these. Listen, you can say you can save so many marriages and so many households. Like, bitch, where were you before you met me? You was in the projects, right? Remember that? Send your ass back.
Keep playing.
Send your ass back. But fucking, let's get back to football. But fucking, but yeah, jokes. Fucking, yeah. But let's get back in it. 49ers and fucking Seahawks. Seahawks got their ass whooped. Like I said, Seahawks, they're right there, man. They're in the top 5 in the NFC for me. Seahawks are right there. They're top 5 for me. But what Seahawks need to do right now is fucking build a team around Geno. For the 5, like Geno, from what I've seen, he has about 3 to 5 years left in the league. From what I've seen, he has 3 to 5 years left. What you need to do, he has 3 to 5 years left.
God damn.
I'm telling you, 3 to
The
5 years.
motherfucker didn't play the first 5 years of his career.
Yeah, he only has 3, and that's a shitty part though. He never got to play.
Exactly.
Like he never got to play. Like he got a little chance, but he fucked up the first chance he had.
Yeah.
So it might be he might end up turning into a Kurt Warner story. You know how Kurt Warner fucked up
Yeah.
the first time he went to NFL?
Yeah.
Then he got a second chance and then won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He could be the next Kurt Warner story. But what y'all got to do is surround him with a team that's going to win. Now, are they going to win the Super Bowl in the next, 3, in the next 2 years? Probably not. But maybe the third, fourth year, 4 years from now, he might have a shot at it. But y'all got to build a team around Geno. Like I said, Geno, he has all the right tools. Like I said, if he stays healthy enough, they might do something. But as of now, they're not. They're in the top 5 in the NFC for me. But fucking before the Niners, yeah, I mean they rolled past them because they're the better team. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I feel like if they actually find a good quarterback, because Brock Purdy, I know I said some good things about him, but looking deeper into him, he's really just an okay quarterback in a good team. He's really an okay quarterback in a good team. Like I said, when you're on a great team, even the average players can look great.
Yeah.
Even the average, when you're on a great team, even the average looks great. So
Brock Purdy is surrounded by the most talented individuals in the league. Like he's surrounded by like 10 all-pro stars. And I mean, even if you're, what I'm saying, you could be pretty much trash. You could be ass and still put up numbers, man, because you could be fucking Jamarcus Russell.
oh yeah,
Trash
shit, man.
ass. And be in that situation where you have 10 all pros surrounding you, you will legit
But the thing is, he has weapons. Like I said, that's the situation that like you say, you put CJ Stroud in this situation. That'd be
they wouldn't lose a game.
They win the Super Bowl. They wouldn't lose a game. And that was the same thing that happened last year. When you're surrounded by great people, eventually you'll become good and you'll blend in. Like I said, right now, he's just good and he's blending in with the team. But overall, as a quarterback, when that team gets discombobulated, that whole shit goes right under. You know what I mean? There's certain areas because, he has all the weapons. He has D.B.O. Samuels. He has Ayuk. He has fucking even McCaffrey when he gets at the wide receiver position. And Kittle.
Yeah.
He has Kittle. He has all these weapons. Of course, he's going to be.
Then on the other side, he has Joey Bosa, Fred Warner, fucking the new guy they just traded for,
Trent Williams.
Yeah, he has Trent Williams on the offensive line.
Yeah,
and then you know what I'm saying. Then they have Chase Young on defense with Joey Bosa and Fred Warner. Dude, they're fucking loaded. The 49ers are the most loaded.
Fred Warner's a dog.
They're the most loaded fucking team. So everybody chill with the goddamn Brock Purdy. Yeah. Like Brock Purdy's just in the right situation.
He's in the right fucking situation. Like I said,
he's just executing the offense.
Send his ass to fucking South Carolina. That's a different story. Send his ass to South Carolina.
Let him trade spots with fucking Bryce Young.
Oh yeah.
Brock Purdy will be annihilated.
Oh yeah. Fucking dogged out. Fucking send his ass to actually send him to the Texans. I bet you he's not as good as y'all think he is.
Yeah, he would be.
Send his ass to the Texans. He would do the thing about the difference between him and CJ Stroud is that CJ Stroud knows how to adjust to a situation. Brock Purdy, he knows how to be in a good situation.
Yeah. He knows how to execute in a good situation.
Yeah.
But they lost 3 in a row. They just got through losing 3 in a row. Because they were losing, they lost like a lot of their people that wasn't playing. And Brock Purdy looked exactly how he was supposed to be looking. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a trash QB. But
and they got their ass whooped by the Bengals.
Yeah,
the Bengals. Like I said, the Texans just beat the Bengals. Just come back. We just beat them in their home. Their home, and they lost to the Vikings. The Vikings. So. Like I said, right now this team is like I said, the true colors show, especially come playoff time. Like this is just a little glimpse into the playoffs. Once it comes down to the hard times, when it gets to the playoffs where the real fucking games count, that's when Brock Purdy's gonna go under. That's when he's gonna fucking buckle under the knees. That's how it's been for San Francisco for years. Every time they get to the playoffs, they buckle under pressure. They'll get to the big games. I ain't gonna lie, they're always they're the flip side of those winning teams. They're the flip side of that coin. Of those great winning teams, they're always the flip side of that coin. It's been evident in the past, for the past 10 years. They always been that flip side of the coin. Since fucking Kaepernick was since Kaepernick was with San Francisco. This past 10 years, they've been the flip side of a winning team.
Mm-hmm.
They've been the flip side of that coin. And so, actually 10 years, 23, because the last time they've been to, when they were Colin Kaepernick took it to the Super Bowl in 2015.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. So fucking 10 years. These past 10 years, they've been the flip side of that coin. And so right now what they need to do is get that extra. They need to stop, because honestly, really, that whole team really has fucking same thing as Geno Smith, 3 to 5 years before everyone's contract expires and before people want to move on to another team. And fucking, like I said, they have a solid team right now, and what they have to do, right now they need to get over that hump. They need to find their actual quarterback. Brock Purdy is not that quarterback. That's the final piece that they need. That's the final piece that's going to get them over that hump, is that quarterback. Once they find the actual quarterback, I'm telling you, Brock Purdy is going to be a decent player in the NFL, but you got to put him in a bad situation for him to flourish, because he's not flourishing now. When you're around great other people,
mm-hmm.
you just blend in and you're just okay. You can blend a lot of shit in, but he's not going to be great. He's not going to be great.
Just get used to it. Yeah, just get used to not having to overcome.
Yeah, so he needs to overcome some shitty ass situations. He's been in a winning situation since he started in the league. You need to put him in a losing situation for him to flourish. So fucking that's my take on the 49ers. But on to the next game, Dolphins versus Jets. Dolphins annihilated the Jets, which is what they're supposed to do. Annihilated them. And they're 8-3 in the season. Right now, they're still my top 3. Dolphins, what's the name of top 3 in the NFC or AFC?
Yeah.
And fucking, shit. But fucking Tua needs to get his shit together. Like Tua needs to get his shit together. Like, he's on a great team right now. Same thing with Purdy. Just that I think he's better than Purdy, though. He's better than Purdy.
I think Tua without fucking Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Because he had 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. And fucking, what's the name? Mostert? What's his name?
Mostert?
Yeah,
Mostert.
Yeah, fucking, he was killing it. Fucking.
Mostert,
yeah, he was killing it that game.
The Dolphins, just like the 49ers, are loaded with talent. And I wouldn't be surprised if I saw like the Dolphins in the 49ers Super Bowl. I would not be surprised at all.
Yeah.
However, take Tyreek Hill away and take Deebo Samuel away from the 49ers and Dolphins, and I think their records would be flipped.
Yeah,
I think they both win 3 games.
Yeah, they rely too heavy on their passing game.
Yeah.
But but the thing about the Dolphins is that the thing that both of them rely too heavy on their the rush game, because the 49ers has one of the best running backs in the league, McCaffrey, and then what's his name? Dolphins have a bunch of rookies that are good as fuck. They have a bunch of rookies, a lot of different running backs that never got really their shot. They're coming in. They can transition because they got one of the best O-lines in the league. I like their O-line. They actually got size, and they give Tua a lot of time in the pocket. Even though sometimes they give him a lot of time in the pocket, so they got a lot of things to rely on. I like the Dolphins a little bit more, just because they got Tyreek Hill, but don't get it twisted. Yeah, I like Dolphins a little bit more.
Yeah, me too.
I like them a little bit more, just because they actually have a decent quarterback. Tua is a decent quarterback. Is he the best quarterback in the league? he's not top 5 in my opinion. He's still not top 5 for me. But still, he's top 10. He's there. He's better than Purdy. So what's his name? So what he needs to do right now is get his shit together and fucking pick it up. Because, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions for only 243 yards off 30 attempts, that ain't gonna fly.
Ain't gonna fly.
That ain't gonna fly. Like I said, in the fucking playoffs against the Jets,
you should be putting up fucking crazy numbers. Well, the Jets do have a really good defense.
Them. Like the thing about Dak, like going back to Dak Prescott, I don't like Dak, but he will fucking put up numbers against trash ass teams.
Yeah,
he'll put up numbers like that. That's the shit you need to be doing. You know what I mean? That's why I say Dak's a great regular season quarterback because he'll put up numbers against some trash ass teams. You'll get some good numbers, but fucking you need to start putting up the numbers too. You need to start fucking balling out now, like right fucking now. You need to stop letting that shit go. I like the Dolphins. I like their story. I like their coach. It's like a revenge tour for him right now for all the teams that passed up. I like the revenge tour that he's doing right now. I low-key like it. What's his name? But fucking, you guys need to be destroying. Like the shit y'all did to fucking Denver, y'all need to be doing that every fucking night. You guys have the potential. Like as of right now, as dog shit as the fucking Chiefs are playing this season, I still say they're playing dog shit. They're playing against dog shit teams, but they're dog shit themselves. Yeah. And they just need to be exposed. They got exposed by the Broncos, the sorriest team in the league. They got exposed by the Broncos. So what's called right now, y'all need to fucking pick it up and be the number 1 team in the league right now, in the AFC at least. But yeah, fucking, I like the Dolphins. They whooped on the fucking Jets. I like what I saw. But shout out to the Dolphins. These are all the games that happen on Thanksgiving, so I guess it's time to get some picks out the way for tomorrow.
Let's get it.
All right, so coming up, we got the Buccaneers versus Colts. Who you got?
All right, so Texas need the Colts to lose. Baker Mayfield, unfortunately, plays for the Bucs. But I think the Bucs get away with this one. Yeah. Only because Baker Mayfield had a bye week. Oh shit! The Colts had a bye week too. I'm gonna give the edge. I'm gonna give the edge to the Bucs only because I think Baker Mayfield gets mad a lot of times, and people would start to shit on him when he starts to lose, and he just takes that and uses his motivation just to beat somebody. But
I like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I like him in this situation to win this game. However, I think this is probably like one of the last games he's going to win this year.
Yep, fucking I like what the Bucs are doing. Like I said, I think they're going to be one of the best teams coming in. No, because that team was mainly designed for Brady, and Baker Mayfield's not really Tom Brady, and so. Fucking as of now, I would say for this game I'm gonna say the Buccaneers just because I like Baker Mayfield a little bit more than Minshew and what's his face, what's his name, C.J. Richardson.
Yeah,
I like him a little bit better than both. Richardson's out, and fucking who played the last game? It was Minshew, right?
Yeah, Minshew.
Yeah, I like. Minshew's okay. He's a okay. Like I liked him in the beginning of the season, but then once we get a little bit further in, you start seeing everything unfold before you. You know what I mean? So I like the chance, and plus they only scored 10 points on the fucking Patriots. That's the worst team in the league right now.
Yeah.
So again, like I said, I'm gonna say the Bucs. Bucs got it. But it's going to be a low-scoring game, I think. It's going to be a low-scoring
definitely going to be the under.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything too extraordinary or fucking epic. But speaking of the Patriots, I guess we move on. We got one of the 2 sorriest teams in the goddamn league. We got the Patriots and the Giants. 2 trash cans fighting each other. One's hot garbage and one could be hot garbage. So,
give me that hot garbage. I'll take the Giants.
Yeah. I'm taking Giants.
I'll take it down. So I think the Patriots are just they fell into this mode of uh, stick to what we do best, and they're not doing anything good.
Yeah,
So
their best was Tom Brady. That
yeah,
was their best. And the thing
that was
is,
their high.
that was their
And
high.
once they said "fuck you, Tom Brady,"
Yeah, once I said fuck you to Tom
then we
Brady,
started to see, and I think they had a chance with Cam Newton. I think they had like a legitimate chance
that
to
was
make
their
some
last
noise
chance. That
when
was
they
their
had
last.
Cam Newton.
That was their
But
last.
yeah, but when they had drafted Mac Jones and they were like, "All right, Mac Jones, we handed you the keys." I
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
like
"That's a big
he's your
mistake."
replacement. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Like they're
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
was
Mac
like, you
Jones is
definitely
your
want
replacement.
Cam Newton. You definitely want Cam Newton just to lead that franchise for a while before
No,
Mac
Cam
Jones
Newton.
steps in and just fuck everything up.
Yeah, because Cam Newton is an electric player. You get him going, he will lead that team to he'll lead that team deep into the playoffs. What's the name? But the thing is, y'all didn't give him no time. Y'all didn't give him no time. He only had one season, didn't he? One season, then he got COVID, and y'all just let him go, didn't you? That was the
Yep.
worst mistake. That was the worst mistake what's the name Patriots could have made. Like I said, that was your last legitimate chance of winning anything decent for the next 5 years. Next 5 years are going to be brutal for the Patriots. They're going to be
Well,
brutal.
Mac Jones, poor
Yeah,
Mac Jones, getting thrusted into a situation where he thought he was going to be good, But no, you cannot become the successor of Brady and expect to succeed in an offense that was designed for a different quarterback. And you don't. I mean, Mac Jones, he doesn't even check the ball down. He's
yeah,
always trying to get the extra yard and everything like that. He doesn't. Tom Brady, that was his thing, checking the ball down, throwing the 5 yard slants, throwing the 5 yard outs, getting the ball
yeah.
methodically going downfield. Mac Jones doesn't do that. That motherfucker wants to throw that ball downfield, and he's throwing picks downfield. That's what the fuck he's doing. He's just throwing straight picks. And he's missing
Yeah.
guys wide open.
Yeah, because the thing about
So
Brady is if he had to nickel and dime it, he'll nickel and dime it. But his main
yeah,
game was good 15 yards. That was it. Good, 10, 15 yards that, you'll get the ball down the field. Pass it to Gronk, pass it to Edelman, Wes Welker. You'll get it
yeah,
down the ball. And, that was his whole game. That's why he was so successful because he knew how to play the small game and build it up.
he
And
played
Mac
the
Jones
small
doesn't build it
game
up.
and
Yeah.
and won the bigger games because of
Yeah.
he always played within the means of
Yeah.
the offense.
Yep.
And then eventually he got 6 Super Bowls. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
And
it
the
was
thing is,
perfectly.
yeah, and it was Brady. Not Belichick. It wasn't Robert Kraft. It wasn't none of those motherfuckers. They were lucky to be in that situation. Bill
Yeah,
Belichick is the Phil Jackson of the NFL. He was lucky to have great players. He is the Phil Jackson of the NFL. He had
yeah,
great players behind him, and he can hide behind and say, "Oh, I
yes,
was the coach. I was the greatest coach in mind since such and such since fucking what's his face the the Bill Lambier, one of the greatest minds since Bill Lambier and John Madden. Greatest mind. He ain't shit. He ain't shit without great players, and that's the thing. And that's the thing about Belichick. If you do not surround Belichick around great players, he's not going to be great, and that's not a good coach. That's not a good coach. He's not a good coach. He's not a great. He was average. He's been average his whole career with great
right.
players. He's been average. And he focused all his game on the offense. He didn't give a fuck about defense or anything like that. He focused his
Yep,
entire game on offense like that. He didn't go through the fundamentals. He just went with what worked. And what worked was getting Brady in there. That was the best thing that ever happened to him. And the thing is, once Brady, like I said, once Brady won that Super Bowl in Tampa, that was the end of Belichick's career. That put the nail in the coffin.
that
Because
was like okay. We know now. We
yeah,
know it was Tom Brady. Like at that point, I was like, okay, like it was Belichick.
yeah,
It was Belichick. But once he won, I was like, yeah, it was definitely Tom Brady. It was definitely
yeah,
him because
yeah.
there's no way that someone goes to a completely new team that was trash with
Mm-hmm.
Jameis Winston throwing 30 for 30 and wins a Super Bowl. There's no way that happens
Yeah.
unless it's Tom Brady. You
It's
know what I'm
Tom
saying?
Brady. It was Tom Brady, and I'm happy. I'm glad to see it now because all these Patriots fans, all these so-called Patriots fans. I was
I
like,
think that was never gonna fucking win.
yeah, nah. And the thing is, they were only Patriots fans because Tom Brady was winning. They were Tom Brady fans, really. That was the
They're
only
really
reason
Tom Brady
why.
fans.
You know what I mean? It's like seeing the Cleveland fan now going for Cleveland. I'm like, oh, what's going on with Cleveland now? You know, y'all still Cleveland fans? You know, from the fucking the Cavaliers. You know, since Bron left, I'm like, sure, you Cavalier fans been quiet.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not in Cleveland, you're not cheering for Cleveland. You know what I mean? But there were so many Cavalier fans when LeBron went back.
Yeah, of course.
Now they're quiet though. And the thing is, you guys are not. You know, you guys weren't actually that team's fans. You're either LeBron's fans or Brady fans. You're the players' fans.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like that team right there, that should tell you everything you need to know. That team right there is going to be hot garbage, and I'm glad to see it because all these fake Patriot fans are going to be going through some shit.
You're now exposed.
And so now you don't got no Brady no more. So all these fake Patriots fans, I mean, like, remember, you know, all I'm seeing are these posts by all these Patriots fans is all the good times they had with Brady. Remember when Brady did this? Remember when Brady did that? You know, that's the only highlight they have now. It's like, you remember when Brady, you know, that last fucking hope was Cam Newton. And if they would have built around Cam, that team would have been electric. If they would have let Belichick go right there and got him a coach that can get on Cam Newton's page, they could be winning right now. That team can be electric right now. But Patriots getting their ass whipped by New York. What's the name? Steelers versus Bengals. I'm going with the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to Steelers. What's his name? Joe Burrow's out for the season, so I'm gonna go with even though Steelers are really ass on offense, I'm gonna go with the Steelers because I don't know what to expect out of the Bengals. I don't.
Yeah, like I said, the Steelers. As much as I didn't like them starting off the season, they actually have been proving themselves here and there. Like they actually proved themselves. Like I said, they'll beat some trash team, but then they'll go out and beat some of the best teams in the league. You feel me? And so what's his name? Pickens or Pickin?
George Pickens?
Yeah, fucking George Pickens. That dude's a beast of wide receiver. What's his name? Pickett. He is good enough to win games. Pickett. What's his name? Pickett. What's his name? The quarterback. He's good enough to win games, and that's fine for him because he's in a trash situation where he's pretty much successing Ben Roethlisberger, pretty much. And so he's in a trash situation, but what's the name? You know, when you're in that shadow, it's like you got to get that stank off you so you can actually flourish. And that's what I think he's doing this season. You know, he's fine. I'm thinking he's going to have an okay season. And then not to mention you got T.J. Watt and fucking, all of them. Like, I feel like they actually can do something. And when Warren wants to, he can actually bring a decent run game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see the Steelers doing okay. Will they make the playoffs? We'll see. If they do, they're either going to be a wild card but we'll see. I don't see them. I see them barely making the playoffs. That's where I see them at right now. But like I said, if it comes between them and the Texans, of course I'm going with my Texans.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I say the Steelers take this game though. It's gonna be an okay scoring game, but I say the Steelers take this one. And all right, now we got the Panthers versus Tennessee. I am gonna say the Panthers. I dare say the Panthers. Let me see. Let me see who's playing. My bad. Like I said, it's two trash cans playing each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the edge to Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll say Tennessee. My fault. Yeah. I needed to see who's playing. Yeah, I trust Will Levis a little bit more than I trust.
Yeah, I like Will Levis. But I like Will Levis.
Versus this team, yeah, I like Will Levis. Versus this team, I trust Will Levis a little bit more than I trust fucking Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I mean, he actually can put up an okay game. And if Derrick Henry gets off his lazy ass and starts fucking running and doing something, stop bullshitting, Then I I'm gonna say Tennessee. My fault. I'll take that one back. I trust Will Levis a little bit more, but yeah, I'm gonna say Tennessee on that one. Let's see. We got the Jaguars at the Texans tomorrow. You know who I'm picking.
Battle red, baby. Battle red. All red, head to toe, man.
I know, man. I like these new jerseys they got this year with the white hue in the background, like on the
Yeah.
font. I don't know what it is about them. It's just like it gives like a fucking pop out feeling. I'm just like, I like that shit. But fucking yeah, my Texans baby, what's good? What's
All
good?
red, man. Red pants, red
What's
jersey,
up, baby? Yes, sir.
red helmet.
Right there. Shoot. Yeah, the Texans are they're the most dangerous team in the league right now. They're the most dangerous team right now. Honestly, like I said, I'm saying they're going to the playoffs, but I don't know what the fuck's going to happen in the playoffs.
Right.
They're dangerous as fuck. They're dangerous as fuck right now. I didn't think they were going to do it this year, but I can actually say without a shadow of a doubt, they're dangerous as fuck right now.
Dude.
They're the most dangerous team.
Have the potential to sneak in and beat a team that's actually like supposed to contend for the Super Bowl. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna make the Super Bowl. It'll be cool, but I don't think we're gonna make the Super Bowl.
Realistically, I don't see them making the Super Bowl either. But I do say that like the fact that the Jaguars have a better record than the Texans, I'm just like, damn. But fucking, I'm liking it though. I like the underdog story. Like right now, the true underdog story right now is the Texans. Right now, I'm fucking with.
Yeah, that's true. We're supposed to be what? They say we're supposed to win 2 games this year.
Yeah, fucking. I'm telling you, like
we have 6.
Yeah, fucking. I like that. I just like that white outline they have. The Texans uniform. That white outline is so hard. I don't know why. It's just so hard on the uniforms. But fucking yeah, I'm saying Texas, baby. Go Texans. Bring that shit. Let's go. But fucking but yeah, on to the next game. Saints versus Falcons. I'm gonna say, let's see. I'm gonna go say the Saints. Is Derek Carr playing?
Yeah.
Derek Carr playing? Yeah, I'm saying the Saints.
Derek Carr's been trash this year though.
Yeah. The thing is, the thing is, in this situation, he actually has a chance to have an okay season because he's in he's in the worst division in the league right now. The NFC South.
Sure.
He's in the worst division in the league. And so fucking he has a chance to actually shine and actually do something. He can go into the playoffs with a 7-9 record. A 7-9 record, and they'll be number 1 in that division.
Yeah.
Right now they're number 1 in the NFC South right now, which is crazy. They're 5-5 and they're number 1. That's a trash ass division. So I'm gonna say the Saints though. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Saints. They're just a little bit better than the fucking Falcons. Just a little bit. Not by a lot. Like I said, it's gonna be a tight game, but I say the Saints pull it out.
Yeah, I'll say New Orleans too. I say the Falcons are I don't know. I don't know why they benched their second year quarterback, Kaiser. And then they start that other guy. I don't know what they're doing. Especially quarterback. I don't know why they drafted Bijan Robertson and wasted his career, his rookie year. Like I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they take the steps that they take. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, his name Halleck. You got Halleck at the helm. But yeah, he's gonna, like I say, he's one of the better rookie running backs out in the league right now. I actually like Bijan. He's actually doing okay. He's actually doing pretty nice.
He's doing okay, but they're I mean, he could have went to a team that, like the Chiefs, he could have went to a team that actually needed him and actually could use him. But instead,
the Falcons can use him. Yeah, the Falcons can definitely use his ass. Shit, but the thing is, they don't have a team surrounding them though. They don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Have a team, but like they do need him though.
People don't surround teams with running backs nowadays. They surround people around the quarterback. So
yeah, I mean, the running backs are one of the top 5 most disrespected positions in the league.
Oh yeah,
behind running back. Yeah, behind the kicker. Yeah, kicker and the punter are the two positions most disrespected. Right after that, it is a kick returner and
Fullback.
what's fullback, and then right after that's the HB position, halfback position. But yeah, like I said, the Falcons they just need to surround Bijan in the team because that's gonna be. I like Ritter, but thing is he's not lethal with it. You know what I mean? He'll get you a decent couple passes. That's why they put Halleck in there because he's not a killer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
He's not a dog. But the thing
neither
is,
one of them.
oh, go
Riddler,
ahead.
yeah. So Riddler never really takes chances. I understand that.
Yeah,
Hamler, he has a ceiling. He doesn't look like he can take it that
no,
far.
no. The best chance is Ritter though. Ritter at
Yeah,
quarterback.
that's what I'm saying.
That's the best chance. Like to
So
win a
keep his
couple
ass in it.
games. Yeah, like they're just trying to experiment right now. They're experimenting. But Ritter
Yeah,
is a better quarterback though. Realistically, Ritter is a better quarterback. But yeah, if the Ritter's not playing, then yeah, Falcons are definitely getting their ass whooped. But yeah, I guess we can move on to LA Rams versus Cardinals. Who do you got?
yeah, I'm going Rams all day.
Rams, yep. And I think Cup's returning this week too. So what's the
Cooper
name?
Cup's finally returning.
Yeah, I believe he's returning this week.
Well, Cooper Cup's been playing like trash.
True, but he's coming off an injury though,
Is
and
that
so when you come off an injury, you're not 100%. You're not really 100%. But I like their and not to mention their running back Kyrie Williams. He's coming back. He's off the injured roster. What's his name? Kyle Murray. I mean, I don't think he's gonna do much. Like I said, I like the Rams better, so I'm gonna say the Rams. But shit, the main one though, Browns versus Broncos.
now? I don't know. I feel like the Browns are going to win, but the Broncos has been playing decent football.
They've been playing pretty
Decent,
great the past
and they've been winning.
3 weeks. Yeah, the past 3
They've been
weeks.
winning, and they've been playing decent football. Imagine if they decided to just play great football.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I
And
don't know what's been going on with Russell Wilson. I don't know if his wife's been, I don't know if his wife's cheated on him or something. He's been pissed off. He had to take out his energy on the field or something. But something's been happening in Denver. I don't know if they put it in the water or something. I don't know if they're like, here, drink this, Russell. And Russell's been just getting hyped. I don't know what the fuck's been going on, but fucking, what's the name? Russell is actually playing with a purpose now. So yeah, and not to mention, I don't know. I'm gonna go controversial with it. I'm gonna say Broncos
we'll say
because we're
Broncos.
I'm gonna say Broncos. I'm gonna be controversial with it just because the Browns aren't playing. Deshaun Watson ain't playing,
Yeah,
and fucking like I said, as much as I like Myles Garrett, thing is Russell Wilson can adjust to it. The way he's been adjusting, like I said, I've been liking like his throw on the runs. I've been liking the past couple games. Like his throwing on the run has actually been pretty solid. Like motherfucker, like Russell Wilson's actually been playing like himself these past couple games. I'm actually impressed. I ain't gonna front, but like I said,
which is
it's always
crazy.
gonna come down to it. But I'm gonna go controversial with it. I'm gonna say Broncos. They're in Broncos country too. You got the Browns.
I got the Browns only
You got
because Miles Garrett, and
Myles
I
Garrett.
think
Yeah,
he
that's
just
gonna
gonna
be
be too much. He's too much to deal with. That entire defense is too much to deal with, and
yeah,
it doesn't really matter who you have at quarterback. You're gonna have to face
yeah.
some of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. On the Browns, man, they're fucking
Yeah.
lethal, dude.
Let me see the last games that they won. Let me see who they played.
It's been low margin wins.
They beat the Vikings. Vikings have an okay defense. Bills have a decent defense. Like I said, they've been playing. Yeah, but he hasn't played Myles Garrett yet, though. That's the thing. I'm saying they're second in the NFC West.
Who?
His name Broncos. Let's see. Man, I don't even know. That's a rough one. Yeah, that's still like I said. They win. Yeah, Broncos. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna be controversial with it. I'm gonna say the Broncos. But yeah, because Russell's actually looked like he's been playing like himself though.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna say Broncos country, but barely. It's gonna be a tight win though. Tight ass win. Uh, excuse me. Eagles versus Bills. I'm choosing the Eagles. The Bills been playing like shit. What do you got?
Who has home field advantage?
It's in Philly.
I give it the Eagles. I give it the Eagles.
Even
I
if it
give
was even if it was in Buffalo, I don't think it'll still been a difference. Like I said,
I think it would have been. I think it would have been, man. I don't
the
know. For
Eagles
some
got the
reason,
best.
Josh Allen likes to pick it up during awkward times, and when it started to be freezing cold in New York, and he knows that the other side of the field is not used to this weather. He
Thing
likes to ball the fuck out, man, out of nowhere. So I want to see that.
I don't know. I like what's his name? I like I like what's his name? I like Buffalo, and I'll keep it real. They're still technically in my top 3 or 4 in the AFC.
Yeah.
But looking at this, I still don't think. Like I said, he has to go through Cox. This like I said, I don't know if he's gonna. Like I said, when Josh Allen throws interceptions or picks, it's when he's outside the pocket. I think Cox and what's his name, Fletcher, those defensive tackles, I think they're gonna be too much for him.
Yeah.
Not
That's
to
what I'm
mention he's
saying.
gonna have what's his name, that secondary, what's his name, the cornerback. I forget his name. But fucking let's see.
Darius Slay.
Slay. What's
Darius
his name?
Slay.
Slay. Yeah, Slay Jr.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, Fletcher Cox, my fault.
Yeah. Fletcher Cox.
What's his name? Cunningham's pretty good. Davis is actually turned out to be a decent pick. Let's see. Not to mention their defense has to go through AJ Brown.
Yeah, I give the edge to Philadelphia because it's going to be in Philadelphia, and the Buffaloes are very inconsistent when it comes to like their big time
Yeah.
games. So Philly's going to win that shit. Plus, it's at 4:25 p.m. Everybody gonna be watching. The pressure's going to be
Not
on
to
Josh
mention,
Allen.
yeah, it's gonna that Philly crowd's a different story too. But yeah, they got to deal with they got to deal with too much bullshit. I don't think they can handle. Like I said, Cox is going to be his biggest thing. Cox and Davis are going to be his biggest threats. They're going to get him out the pocket, and that's when he fucking struggles. So what's the name? I got it to the Eagles. Got to give it to him. Fucking. Let's see what's the next game.
Baltimore versus Chargers.
Baltimore versus Chargers. Baltimore. That should be an easy one.
You say Baltimore?
Oh yeah.
I say upset Chargers.
Oh word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is in San Diego too. But thing
I
is,
say upset.
as much as I don't like I said, as much as I don't like the what's the name, Baltimore, because or like what's the name, Lamar Jackson at QB. Like I said, he's not in my personal opinion, he's not a QB. He's just a great playmaker. That's really a running back. He's really a running back. Really, I'm telling you, he's a glorified running back at the quarterback's position.
Right.
Glorified running back. But yeah, I'll give it to Baltimore. But it's a controversial one. Yeah, it's a controversial one. But yeah, Chiefs versus Raiders. Who you got? And it's in Las Vegas.
Chiefs.
Chiefs? Yeah. I'm gonna say Chiefs. Like I said, who knows? Like I said, Raiders been getting that second win. They're not gonna make the playoffs.
True. Yeah. They ain't gonna make the playoffs. They don't have shit to lose.
They ain't making the playoffs, but yeah, they don't got shit to lose. Right now, if Chiefs get get so low to a point that they're wild cards, it's gonna be a rough playoffs. I'm telling you this much. It's gonna be rough as fuck.
Well, I don't think they're gonna get to where they be wild cards because no one else in their division is close. Because they got the Chargers, they got the Raiders, and they got Chargers, Raiders. Who else is in the West?
Bronco.
Arizona. Oh wait, no, it's NFC. Fuck. Broncos. Yeah, so they got the Broncos. Oh, what's the Broncos record right now?
5-5, I think, or 5-6, I think.
And the Chiefs are what?
7-3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Bronco, what's his name? Russell Wilson's actually playing like himself these past couple weeks.
Broncos can actually catch. Broncos can actually. They actually have a chance to catch the Chiefs because the Chiefs they don't have an easy man.
Yeah, as bad as the AFC is this season, they actually have a chance to make it. Like I said, I still say Texans all day. I still say the Texans are going to make that wild card, or may even be in the top 4 or 3. But
either
AFC
wild card or we win a division.
Yeah, because right now in the AFC for me, it's the Chiefs. It's the Dolphins, and now I can safely say the Texans. Texans are my number 3. Texans number 3 because they just too dangerous right now. They're too fucking dangerous. But them Broncos though are right behind them though. Broncos are right behind them. They're number 4 right now for me.
Yeah, because Kansas City they have the Raiders coming up, which is should be an easy win. Then they got the Packers, which shit. Then they got the Bills. Then they got the Patriots, which they'll beat the Patriots. But they got the Raiders again, the Bengals, which the Bengals are done, and then they got the Chargers. So I mean, they could possibly lose 3 games, and they could be like 11-6 on a year. Denver is 5-5.
Yeah,
they could definitely finish.
They can sneak in. I'm telling you, they can fucking sneak into the party. Like I said, they're not going to be the top ones that are going to come in already with home field advantage. They're not going to have home field advantage, but they'll sneak in. They'll sneak into the party. Like I said, they're not going to have home field advantage, but they'll sneak into the party. They'll know that one person in the party that'll let them in. The bouncers try to kick him out, and then that one friend they have is like, "Oh no, hey Jeff, he's good to come in. He's good to come in, Roger. Hey, Roger, he's my homeboy. He's good to come in." And Russell's like, "Thank you." Fucking simp ass. Thank you, Tua. Thank you, Tyreek. We're still homeboys, right? Tyreek is the homeboy. What's his name?
Yeah.
Hill. Yeah, Hill was like, no, that's my boy. We used to play together. Yeah, I say for sure, yeah. Fucking right now, Broncos behind the Texans are the second most dangerous team in the league right now. Behind the Texans. Texans are the most dangerous one, but Broncos are right behind them. Of course, behind them is the Steelers. Because the Steelers, as bad as they are, they're still winning games. It's not pretty, but they're still winning games. Same thing with the Broncos. These past couple weeks, I've actually been impressed. I won't front. Last but not least, the 2 biggest garbage cans. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a little respect on the Vikings. Just because they got Josh Dobbs, and Josh Dobbs has been playing amazing. We got one hot garbage and we got cold garbage. We got the Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings right now are hot garbage, but they can easily turn hot immediately. So they have some potential. Vikings have potential. That like I said, they're the ones that give that loss to the 49ers.
Yeah.
So like I said, there's potential there. There's potential. They have potential to be a dangerous team in the NFC right now. They have potential. So we gotta wait and see for the Vikings. But as of now, Vikings versus Bears, I'm gonna go and say the Vikings. I like Josh Dobbs I like what he's doing there. I like the fact
Josh
that
Dobbs. He's a great story.
Yeah, he's a good story. Like I like the fact that he's getting his shot. He's finally getting a real opportunity. He's not getting, fucked over like he was in Arizona. Getting underused and, coming off second string off Kyle Murray.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, like I still say he's a better story. He's a better story, and I like his story. We'll see. What's his name? He could be getting back Justin Jefferson this game. Could be.
Oh yeah, if he could. Oh yeah, I forgot he was supposed to come back.
Yeah,
He was supposed to come back last week, but I think he pushed it again.
Yeah, like what's his name? Like if he gets fucking Justin Jefferson back this week or next week, it's gonna be very dangerous. They're gonna be very dangerous in the NFC.
It's true.
Very dangerous. I don't know. But yeah, no. But Bears right now, they have a choice right now. Do we actually build a team around Justin Fields or do we get rid of him and just scrap it? They have a choice to make very soon.
I'm a Justin Fields fan. I say get rid of him. Let the man go.
Yeah.
Let the man go. Just like me, he could probably go to a team that can actually build around him. But he probably go to the Raiders and they'll actually be competitive.
Now, if
or he probably goes to the Patriots.
Now, Raiders, that's a nice situation for him. Like I said, is he better than Garoppolo? At times, it looks like he has potential. The thing is, Garoppolo is too injury prone.
He's too damn injury prone. Every single year of his career, that motherfucker has been on an injury report.
Yeah, he's never had a full on healthy season.
Yeah,
he's never had a full on healthy season. I think the one healthy season he had is that one season he went to the Super Bowl. When he's healthy,
he was injured that year.
Oh, he was injured that year? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the beginning of the year.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like this dude has Tom Brady level potential, but he's too injury prone.
Yeah.
He has Tom Brady level potential. Like I said, he's been trained under Brady. He's been trained by the same quarterback coach. Everything. He has that same potential. Like I said, that's why they picked him because what's his name? Was it McDonald or the one that got let go? The coach. He was his quarterback coach in New England. And so what's his name? Yeah, like I said, Garoppolo, he's too injury prone. Like I said, if they were to get Justin Fields in there and trade him for Garoppolo, that would be an amazing situation for Justin Fields. That would be amazing. Not to mention they have that what's his name, Pierce, Coach Pierce for the Raiders right now. Oh yeah, that would be a great situation for Justin.
And then they'll still have Devontae Adams.
That would just be an amazing. Yep, because the thing is, you see glimpses of greatness coming out of Justin Fields when he's in the right. When they actually give him some time.
Yeah,
there's been glimpses. Like some of these wins, there's been glimpses of him actually doing something, but we don't get to see it because he's in a trash ass team. He can only do so much in a trash ass team.
Yeah,
but the thing is, he's trash too, though. He's pretty trash too, and it's rubbed off on him. Like I said, I feel like he's been in a trash ass team too long, so long that he's become trash himself.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's why I say they need to mutually part ways. Like, hey, look, I'm not doing well here. Y'all are not supporting me. Well, I wouldn't say y'all not, but I was like, hey, I would be like, I'm not doing well here. Let's just mutually part ways. Trade me to a team that I want want to go to, and then
That would be a perfect situation for what's his name, Jimmy Garoppolo. Send him down to fucking Chicago. That'd be a better situation for him any fucking way. That way he can be as injury. That way he can be as injury prone as he can, and that way he can do whatever the fuck he wants over there. Have a
yeah,
career, a long lasting career like Jay Cutler was there
yeah,
for like 10+ years. Didn't have much, but he could do whatever he wanted in Chicago because they weren't shit anyways. And so, you know what I mean? Like they weren't shit. That would be an amazing situation for them. They both been to the Super Bowl one time. You know, fucking that would be an amazing situation for them. Just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Vikings though. And that's the picks for this week. Coming up, I'm dropping this episode today. So yeah, it's gonna be picks for tomorrow. So, yeah, that's NFL picks. I don't know if you want to move on to the next stuff now. So now we got sports out the way, that we can go and speed up the next shit. So just so we can ease into it. Speaking of sports, Joe Smith's wife, that bitch is out of control. That hoe is out of Joe Smith. He's a former basketball player. He
Oh,
played with
okay.
the Warriors. His wife is out of fucking control.
That's
Hoe.
the 19-year-old.
No. That's So Joe Smith, if you check him out, he's yeah, he made like $60 million when he was with the Warriors. And so the whole story goes, their finances got so bad that Joe Smith went from earning, you know how these players live. They spend all that fucking money and then they go down to nothing. And that's when motherfuckers start leaving. You feel me? This motherfucker made $60 million in his career. And now in his account, he only has like $3,000 supposedly. It was some crazy shit. Motherfucker made $60 million.
What the fuck was he doing?
Taking care of people. You know when you make money, you start taking care of other motherfuckers and shit like that.
$60 million, you can take care of the fuck.
Made $60 million in his career. And their finances got low. And remember, Joe Smith married a porn star. What's her name? Mila Chifis or some shit like that. She was a porn star.
Oh.
So she was a former porn star. So he married her. She left that life. And so now they're living, they're together, they're married or whatnot. And I guess she started doing OnlyFans behind his back. And so she started doing OnlyFans and started putting out content. And he found out from one of his homeboys.
Oh,
one of his homeboys. Yeah, he found out from one of his homeboys. So he confronted her about it. Confronted her ass. And so she started recording. And so this motherfucker started recording. She's like, yeah, why are you getting on me? He's like, why the fuck you making OnlyFans behind my back? You didn't tell me about it. What the fuck you didn't tell me about it? She's like, look, y'all, look what he's saying, y'all. She recording him the whole time. And fucking, he's like, you ain't making no money. You ain't making it like that. You ain't making it like that. She talking shit. She talking fucking shit. It's like,
you ain't no real money. You ain't making no real money.
You ain't this nigga. You ain't nothing, nigga. And so, motherfucker going fucking crazy, going living. Motherfucker made an OnlyFans behind his back without telling him. And she's like, I don't need to tell you what I do with my body. That's my choice. But the thing is, and everybody's going at her. I'm like, no, this ain't her fault. This is Joe's fault. It's your fault, Joe. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. They're gonna snap back eventually to their old hoe ways.
Yeah.
You can't turn that should be a prime example right there. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife.
You cannot turn a hoe to a housewife because she was legit a porn star.
Legit a porn star.
And she's a porn star when you left her. Like, goddamn, man.
Yeah, and they're still married. From my understanding, they're still married right now. They're working through it, and I think he's gonna divorce her though. But I'm like, dude.
Shit. I mean, either
like, what
your
the fuck
wife.
Did you expect?
I mean, she's already all over the internet anyway. But
yeah, she's all over the internet.
Now she's showing people the inside of your house because where she's gonna do those videos at.
Yeah, and she fucking, and I'm telling you, she's going crazy right now. So she did this motherfucker is going crazy right now. So she's
Him
using
or
all
her?
the her. So
Oh,
she's using all the clout right now. She's getting all the clout, and she's using that right now to promote her OnlyFans. She's promoting her OnlyFans like a motherfucker, and so she's going around right now. You know where that porn bus where they interview porn stars about all the shit they done. She popped up on Baby Alien, that little person, the midget.
yeah.
She popped up on him and started, and dude's like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "You remember me?" And she jumped up on him, started hugging up on him, putting her titties on his face.
Damn.
I'm telling you, like she came in, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is she doing?"
They
I
ain't
was like,
showing
"You know what I
people.
mean?" She no shame, no fucking shame. And fucking, no shame at all. She's going all out. She's using all the clout now she's getting. And she's making a lot of money too. And then this motherfucker, guess where she was also at too? This motherfucker went to, what's his name? Cameron and Mace's podcast? You know where they be talking shit like sports wise?
Yeah. I mean, I think so.
Man, this girl was giving Cameron a back massage live on her show. And then Cameron's like, "Is this gonna affect you getting back with your husband?" Giving him a full body massage in front of everybody. Is this gonna affect you getting back with your husband? and fucking and the worst part is they went to couples counseling with Kevin Wesley. I don't know if you know who Kevin Wesley is. Kevin Wesley Rise. He's like a famous polygamist.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So where's the hat?
Yeah, he has
Fucking,
a peacock.
yeah. What's his name? Yeah. Shout out to Kevin Wesley. But yeah, he did a session with him, and they're trying to talk and try to reconcile all their differences and shit like that. That shit turned south so fucking fast.
Oh, I gotta see that shit. Kevin Wesley was damn. Kevin
Yeah,
Wesley's
Kevin
funny
Wesley.
as fuck too.
Man, this dude, it was so funny. Kevin Wesley was trying to like be at the middle. This
Yeah,
motherfucker, this motherfucker was like she was saying, they're saying how they feel about it and shit like this. Like, how does it make you feel? She's like, I feel like he should be making more money. I mean, he's friends with basketball players. He's 6'10". Let's hit up Shaq. Let's hit up your old friends. Tell him to give you a Papa John's so you can make money off that. Like she was saying shit like that, like entitled as fuck. He's like, hey Shaq, give me a Papa John's. The motherfucker, ungrateful as fuck, entitled as fuck. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like entitled as fuck. Like I'm just like, man, this is your fault, Joe. It's your
It's his
fault.
fault. It's his
It's
fault.
your fault, Joe.
I don't blame her.
I can't be mad at this hoe. I can't be mad at it. You should have seen this from the very beginning.
Should
Yo,
have kept
dumb ass.
a distance from that one.
Could have kept the fucking distance from that motherfucker. You could have just fucked her one time and moved the fuck on. You
My
fell
thing
in
is,
love with a hoe.
how do people fall in love with a woman who is obviously money hungry and greedy, and at the same time was a whore?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say a whore, like a full blown whore, but she,
Yeah,
like,
she kind of was. I ain't gonna lie. When this motherfucker's going around fucking, little people and shit like that, there's no limits. You know what I mean? At least have some, not saying anything bad, not saying anything bad. I'm just saying the way she was going about it, I'm just like, she's fucking, little people porn stars. That's an all-time low. Yeah, my bad. Let me stop saying these jokes. I'm sorry. You get it, but you get it though. Like
yeah,
the all time low. Oh man, all right, let me stop. But fucking yeah, this motherfucker was out here, man. Ungrateful as fuck. Not even, there's some hoes out there that actually are grateful. It can be. There's hoes out there that are actually grateful for the situation, and I can actually rock.
Yeah, like what's her face? What's the hell? Brittany Renner. Very grateful.
Yeah.
People just shame her. She's grateful for her situation.
Yeah, she's great. I mean, yeah, the way she talks about it, I don't know. The way she lives it though, that's a different story. But yeah, from what I hear, what she's saying, yeah, I can see that. But fucking yeah, no, like if I had to choose between Brittany Renner and this hoe, I'm definitely choosing Brittany Renner. Like I said, you know what I mean. But yeah, this hoe has been going crazy. You know what I mean. And then not to mention, guess what? This motherfucker went to fucking Adam 22. Out of all the motherfuckers, was
Oh,
hugged up on him. I don't know if they're gonna make content together, but she might be fucking Adam 22 soon. So Joe, what you got to do now is get rid of this hoe. Cut your losses. I hope you learned your lesson, Joe. I hope you learned your lesson, Joe. Let this hoe go. Move on. Learn from your mistakes. We all dated a hoe before. Not as bad as this hoe,
yeah.
but fucking we dated a hoe before and we learned our lessons. It's time for you to learn your lesson, Joe, and just move on. Just learn. You learned your lesson. I'm pretty sure you did. I'm sure you're getting humiliated left and right from your family. Trust me, if you have a family that really cares about you, they'll humiliate you.
Yeah.
If your family actually cares about you, they'll laugh at you and make so much fun of you. You're like, man, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been that cousin like, hey, what's old girl's OnlyFans account? What's her account? How much she charge for her account?
What's her Instagram?
What's her Instagram again?
Hold on, I just want to check her out.
Hey, I gotta support the family. You know what I mean? I gotta support the family. Goddamn.
Hey, you struggling? I'll make sure.
Hey, man, let me go throw you a couple dollars your way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, does she do acrobatic tricks on it or something? She does.
Hey, is she one of those porn stars that mess with her fans?
Hey, does she take requests from fans or how much of requests?
Yeah.
Again, yeah, no, this motherfuckers. I'm telling you, there's some nasty motherfuckers out there.
I ain't gonna lie. The only porn star
I low key feel bad for Joe because he actually went in it with the good intentions.
Yeah.
But that was the mistake though. He fucking tried to wife up a fucking hoe. He reminds me of Forrest Gump with Jenny. I love you, Jenny. And, Jenny was being a hoe the entire time throughout that whole movie. Jenny could not stop being a hoe. She could not stop. I'm telling you, Joe Smith is Forrest Gump of our time.
Yeah.
I love you, Jenny.
Loved her over and over and over and over and over. Hey, that movie, Forrest Gump, messed up a lot of people, man.
Man, that shit pissed me. I hated Jenny. She's one of the biggest villains ever in cinema.
I hated that bitch.
Jenny, I hated that bitch. I couldn't stand that bitch. I was so happy. The happiest moment in that movie is when she died. I was like, finally, this motherfucker can move on. But then he has to raise. Was that even his kid?
Yeah, he had to raise her kids. I was like, God damn.
He raised the AIDS baby. This motherfucker. You know what I mean? I was just like, come on now. That was so trash. I was like, man, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, though.
What's the purpose of this goddamn movie?
It was so fucked up. I was like, man, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like he became a. Oh yeah, go ahead. He became a strip millionaire.
What political fucking narrative they trying to spin here? Like, what the fuck?
Man, that was so fucking stupid. I swear I hated that movie. I hated the fuck out of Jenny. Jenny was the biggest villain. I don't give a fuck when anybody says Jenny was the biggest villain of all time. I don't care what nobody says. That was the biggest fucking villain. I despise the fuck out of her in that movie. But but yeah. So learn your lessons, y'all. Like I said, be careful who you marry. And he married an industry hoe. Be careful who the fuck you marry. Especially if you're marrying an industry hoe. She's going to choose that industry every time over you.
Every time.
Every fucking time. That industry and that money is always going to come before you.
Yep.
And that's just the bottom line. And you have to learn his lesson. Shit. But yeah. Speaking of industry, so I guess we can move on to one of our last topics. Disney. Disney, you're struggling, bruh. Are you good? You good, dog? You good, Disney?
Disney is taking a hit in stocks.
They're taking a hit in stocks, everything. Like they are struggling. Fucking that Marvel's movie. Oh my gosh, that's one of the lowest making movies Marvel's put out. one of the lowest out of all of them. The lowest earning movies ever. That's one of the worst movies. And so it got so bad that Disney started putting these fake advertisements of people coming out of the movie and saying, "Oh my gosh, this movie was amazing." Like Disney started putting out these fake advertisements of all these actors coming out and saying, "This movie was so amazing. It was groundbreaking. It was incredible." I was like, Disney, it was like one of the sorriest attempts by Disney ever. Like they put these actors on up front and they started saying, "It was amazing. It was amazing. I almost cried in the middle of the movie." You know, they're saying some fake bullshit. I was just like, "You motherfuckers." I was like, "Kevin Feige, stop trying to hustle. Stop trying to hustle me, Kevin Feige. Stop trying to hustle me, Mike."
Are you actually gonna like watch it when it releases on Disney Plus?
No.
So we don't have to watch this one to follow the storyline?
Man, I mean, I guess you do, but I mean, it was such a trash ass movie. They say the funniest parts in this movie was Nick Fury. That was the best part of the movie was Nick Fury, a side character, one of the biggest side characters of all time, Nick Fury.
Yep.
And fucking they say he was the best thing about this movie, even though it was trash. That when a side character is the best part of the movie over the main characters,
yeah,
it's garbage. And he said like one or two good funny lines. They said "Black Girl Magic" or whatever. Like that was the only good line out of that whole movie, supposedly. Yeah, it was garbage. I ain't gonna front. It was just garbage. I seen bits and pieces. Like I said, I seen bits and pieces of the movie. From what I saw, like I said, do not pay your money to go see this trash ass movie. Do not. Please do not go see this trash ass movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it. It was so garbage. I was like, it was garbage. It was not even hot garbage. It was cold garbage.
So at least we don't. So is it following the storyline though?
Kinda. I mean, there's one good thing about it, and that's at the end.
Oh, so it's one. I'm not watching it.
But it's not part of the movie though. It's an after credit scene.
Yeah, it's after credit. That's what I'm saying. So there's no point in watching.
It's not part of the movie. It's not part of the movie. It's an after credit scene. It's I guess spoiler alert. You want me to spoil it, or do you actually want to go see this trash? I'm telling you, this movie is cold garbage. It's not even hot garbage. Hot garbage is Thor: Love and Thunder. That was hot garbage.
Yeah,
hot garbage, but it was actually hot though. You actually have some scenes in there. I'm like, okay, it was okay. It was okay. You know what I mean? Like you can actually you can actually test for yourself, or the new Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. It was hot garbage. But fucking this movie right here is garbage, cold garbage. Not even there's no flame to this movie. It's just garbage. And the only good thing about this movie was the after credit scene, and that's when the X-Men were introduced. X-Men were introduced to the movie, or there was one X-Men, Beast, that came out, and then what's the name? Monica Rambeau's mother was in this movie. That was the only good thing about them.
They're the older ones anyway.
Yeah, it's not even, and it was a CGI Beast. It wasn't like the Beast of like the old movies. It was a CGI. And fucking, it was garbage. I mean, the movie was just garbage. Disney should just let it go and stop trying to play these culture wars and let it go. They keep trying to play it. They keep trying to sneak it in and see if they're going to win. They keep losing, and they're wondering why they keep losing. It's because they keep trying to play these culture wars. They keep trying to play these fucking they keep trying to put politics into these movies, and they forgot to make a good movie.
They should never bought Marvel. They should never bought Marvel, universe if they're gonna do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just keep Marvel to itself.
Yeah, like I said, everything you did, like it got so bad that they started using advertisement from the Avengers. From the Avengers, they were advertising the Avengers for this movie. It was so bad. Like I'm telling you, this movie is cold garbage. Cold garbage. And they're projected to only make, look, check this out. They're projected to be low, that have a low of 60 million on opening weekend. They didn't even gross 46 million. And keep in mind, this movie took $200 million. It was $200 to make this movie. Not to mention marketing. It was $300+ million to make this movie.
300+ million?
Yeah, because they had to market the movie. So marketing on top of the budget.
So you telling me all this girl power, none of these affiliated people who are the reason for all this bullshit going on didn't attend
They
to
didn't
watch the
even
movie?
go. That's the funny part. That's the hilarious part about this all.
So what the fuck are
All
they
the
making these
people,
movies for?
all those SJWs, all those social justice warriors, none of them showed up. It's the same thing about the WNBA. Y'all complain about the WNBA players not getting paid the same as NBA, but y'all don't show up. They're giving tickets away. They're giving. It got so bad in the NBA, in WNBA, they give tickets away.
But you know what they started doing?
What's
They
up?
started making some of the shorts a little tighter and skinny and shorter. I don't know if you know that they start making the uniform a little bit tighter, and they start giving leeway to some of the women because some of the women they have their hair down or they have their hair tied like this, so they still kind of look feminine. Now some people are actually starting to take a little bit of interest. Now I wouldn't say that I would take interest, huh?
Like to have their titties pop out and everything to go upside down.
I'm not saying I would take interest in the play itself, but
no,
I would definitely take interest in seeing certain players. Does it?
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, if they do this, they're like, all right, so why aren't people watching the WNBA? I was like, one, it sucks. Two, half the women in there are fucking broad shoulder ass lesbians. So what? Fucking none of them can dunk. Only like 5 players in the entire league can dunk, and it's not even great dunks. It's just bare minimum dunks. You know what I mean? Like it's just bare minimum type shit that they can do. And so I'm like, what we have to do now is look, I got the solution. It's lingerie football level type solution, but it's still a solution.
Oh yeah,
lingerie football. I mean, that's still a better league than fucking the WNBA. I'll tell you that much by miles, miles. And fucking what they need to do, lower the rim down from 10.
I actually sat on YouTube and watched that for like 4 hours. And I'm not even that type of person, but I was just like, this is very interesting. I don't know why, but I don't know. These women are hitting each other pretty hard.
Yeah, and titties out, and then fucking there's grown older beast man drinking beer. You actually have men attending these leagues. So what you need to do, because women are going to attend. Women don't give a fuck about sports, really. Not really. They really don't. So what you need to do is start going after your male audience. Those motherfuckers actually care about this shit. Go after your male audience. So have these WNBA players have skimpy outfits, have the titties popping out a little bit more, put some shorts on. Because honestly, keeping it real, the NCAA Women's League and NCAA, that's more entertaining than the WNBA.
It is. Far more
entertaining. Like old girl from LSU, she's making more money in the NIL. She's making more money in NIL than she ever will make in the fucking WNBA.
Which is wild.
Which is fucking wild. Fucking, which, like I said, the league should I'm telling you, it should be lingerie level solidified. Like it should be a lingerie level, fucking league. Like you have these skimpy outfits, have the titties popping out, sports bra.
If the goal is making money. If the goal is
if you're trying to make money, I'm telling you, I know exactly. I'm telling you exactly what it needs to happen for the WNBA to make money.
That's not the goal. Continue to do what you do.
Yeah, like I said, if you don't want to make money, if this is just going to be a money because they're losing $10+ million every year, they're not even making money.
Yeah,
they're not even making money. They're giving tickets away. Nobody's going to these games willingly. They're not. You got to force somebody. They got to be related to somebody that's in the team or something. Like nobody's gonna go willingly. Like, hey, WNBA just started. You trying to go see a game? Fuck no.
No.
Whatever. Don't bring. Listen, I'd rather watch paint dry than go watch a fucking WNBA game. And that's not even a knock on the ladies. The fucked up part is your league's not entertaining.
Yeah.
Women don't even like your league. The own feminists and everything, they're not even going to the league. They're not even going to watch your games.
They
All
might
these
send
feminists and everything.
one game for political favor.
Yeah. Yeah, to just post on Instagram. Just supporting my ladies. And that's the only game they go to the whole season because it's boring as fuck. So what y'all need to do is lower the rim down to fucking 9 feet. Have your titties popping out more. Bring short shirts. Get it tighter. And then fucking have a at halftime have a wet t-shirt contest. And fucking but yeah, no, I'm telling you, you will make fucking crazy. You actually, men will watch the WNBA more than they'll watch the NBA during the season. Easily,
Yeah.
they'll get overtaken easily. Like I would actually go. I'd be like, damn, let's go watch a game. Hey, you want to go watch a game? Shit, I would actually be entertained. If I'm going there to be entertained, that would entertain the fuck out of me as a man. As a man, yeah, as a man, I'll be like, shit. I actually go, damn, this girl actually bad. You know,
What? How
fucking shit.
much are the tickets? $80.
$5? $5? Yeah, shit, I'll go. Shit, if $5 tickets, yeah, I'll go.
How much?
Shit.
How much? How much score side?
Shit. $20.
Oh,
$20.
what are we doing? What are we doing here right now?
You already know where I'm at. But you know what I'm saying? though? I'm just like, listen, your league is not entertaining, ladies. It's not. Nobody cares about your league. Not even women care about this league. So what you need to do is fucking pander to you. Like what y'all need to do is pander to the women. Like I said, even women will start going to your games more than they'll do with the games now. They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, it's so grotesque," but they're still gonna go. They'll actually go to see. Women would actually go to see that shit. The shit you got now, not even women are paying for this shit. Actually, the only reason why your league's even doing any numbers is because NBA players are giving money to y'all. NBA players, like they'll take a certain amount and they'll send it over to the WNBA. Like, I need $1 million, here y'all go. You know, continue all season or whatever. Like you guys are making money.
If the WNBA went on strike,
that would be the biggest highlight in y'all's 20 plus years of existence.
I don't think anything will happen.
Yeah, that would be the biggest hype for that one. Like Brittany Renner was the biggest thing that happened to y'all, like with the whole situation in China or Russia.
Yeah,
that was the biggest thing. Like WNBA wise, like they're like, oh my gosh, this and that. Like nobody gave a fuck. Like everybody's like, oh shit, wasn't she that WNBA player? That was the only real marketing y'all really had. That was it. Like it nobody really cared. And then when she was coming back. Like when she went back to Waco, to to go, people were when she returned, only 5 people showed up.
What?
5 people? Yeah, only 5 people. Like 20 some 5 to 20 people showed up to her return when she went to Waco, Texas.
Yeah,
only 5 to 20 people.
Her first game, she had like Shaq, like all these people there. And then,
just a return to a church. There's a church in Waco she went to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she went to like a church or whatever. It was like a ceremony for her returning, coming back home stateside, and only like 5 to 20 people showed up.
We traded her for a goddamn
fucking the Reaper of Death.
Yeah, like we traded her for someone who actually threatens national security. But hey,
you know what I mean. Actually, that one Marine, like I said, that one Marine is still out there.
That motherfucker is done.
Yeah, that motherfucker is gonna stay there for the rest of his life probably. And motherfucker, like I'm telling you, like it's so fucked up.
And I was like, what the fuck they doing to him,
bro? And the fucked up part is Russia might actually release him before the United States actually asks for him. That's the fucked up part. Russia might be like, damn, we fucked you up a lot. Yeah, let's go and let him go. Hey, goddamn, we done with you. You did your job. Good job, soldier. They'll actually throw a ceremony for him before we do. You know what I mean? Like, that's the fucked up part. I'm like, fuck it. I would rather had that motherfucker. I'd rather had him go home to his family finally versus fucking Brittany Griner. You know what I mean? I'm sure they could have fucking asked for him. I'm sure they could have. I'm sure they did. Or I'm sure they could have asked for him, but they didn't. They didn't give a fuck about him.
I don't understand. I really don't get why. I don't know if it was the pressure from the news, but we literally traded someone who threatened national security for her. Someone who's just a WNBA player. The logic in this, I just don't see it. I don't see it, man.
Yeah, they
that was worse than when Bill O'Brien traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Robertson, that fucking running back. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, fucking. But
that was like next to the worst trade of all time. That one, and then trading for a WNBA player. Two worst trades of all time.
Yeah, what's his name? Paul Whelan. I think that's his name. Who's been there since yeah, he's been there since what's called since the early 2000s.
Oh, he ain't getting out.
Yeah, so he's been there for damn near 20 years. Yeah, Paul Whelan. I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I'm actually interested in that. Okay, Trevor Reed, my fault. The former U.S. Marine was wrongfully detained and usually nearly 3 years before being released in prison swap. Was injured while fighting. Oh wait, hold up. No. Fuck it. Did they actually get him? I don't know, but fucking there's like 4 different fucking stories. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah, that motherfucker's still in there, I think, from my understanding.
Oh
And
yeah, definitely.
he's going through. He's probably going through all sorts of fucking trauma. He's literally in the gulag. So fucking shit. Prayers out to him. Fucking sorry, this country. If you feel like this country said fuck you, yeah, I feel sorry for you, big dog. Prayers out to you. Hopefully, this country finally goes after you and tries to bring you home, but we'll see. But yeah, on to the last topic. It's more or less crypto.
Oh,
What's the name? CZ Binance got pled guilty for allowing customer funds or using customer funds on Binance US or some shit like that, and he got a prison. He put up $175 million bond, and Binance was forced to pay $4.3 billion just so the SEC wouldn't go after them, or that was their plea, so they wouldn't fucking go after them or whatnot.
yeah.
It was a whole bunch of bullshit, but fucking yeah, they let's see.
That's wild.
Yeah, CEO. Yeah, because they want him to stay in the U.S. But yeah, so he pleaded guilty and resigned from crypto exchange he founded on Tuesday, alongside Binance pleading guilty to multiple criminal and civil charges tied to its allowing U.S. users and users from sanctioned regions like ISIS and all these Hamas. All these different regions were using the crypto exchange. Were allowed to use the crypto exchange. So a bunch of like terrorist organizations were trading crypto on the exchange. And so he got charged with it. and they had to pay over $4 billion in penalties to the DOJ. But yeah,
That looks bad for crypto, man. I ain't gonna lie. That looks bad for crypto.
it
Now the
did.
government, now the government can have a reason not to. You know what I'm saying? Now you're giving them a reason to
Yeah,
withhold
it does
crypto.
look bad. But like I said, overall, like crypto market didn't really take a hit though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it did take
It
a
wasn't.
hit now, but I'm saying
It
like,
took like a minor hit. It took a minor hit, but it bounced right back up though. Like
yeah,
Bitcoin's back at 38,000, right? Or 37, 38. It went down to 35 and bounced right back up to 38.
yeah.
And so what's called I think that was good because the thing is, I don't think CZ actually allowed that, but he took the hit just to get it over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people are saying, and they're like, he's just the person that actually had to take the hit. Unfortunately.
A lot of them were in cahoots, kind of like
Yeah,
what's that big name? Joe Epstein.
yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, like because Bitcoin right now is at 38,000. Fucking everything, like the market bounced right back up from that fall, from that bullshit, really. And
Mm.
so everyone's saying that he's just the person that took the hit, and it looks like it makes sense. It makes sense. Like the market's not really suffering, but yeah, he ended up getting hit. He's trying to go back to Dubai. I guess that's his home. That's his home, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
As a citizen of the UAE, had minimal ties to the U.S. and may not return because I don't think he's allowed to leave yet until the investigation or until the trial's over with. And so, yeah, they were not asking him for to be to jail sentencing, but I think he's only restricted to the U.S. But yeah, his sentencing is not going to be held until fucking February 23rd next year. So he has to be in the U.S. for a couple months now. Under terms of current bond agreement, Thou can leave. Oh, he can leave the U.S.
So he can't. He just can't return to the U.S.
No, he can't. But I don't think he can return back to Dubai. I think he's restricted to Dubai. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, he had to pay over $175 million to bail himself out. Yeah, cause if he does not return, they won't be able to secure that $175 million bond. Most of the assets are outside the country. During the hearings, Al's attorney argued forcing him to stay in the U.S. prior, yada, yada, yada. Damn, not even his wife and child can relocate back. So once this is done, none of his family can come back or whatnot.
Mm.
Like, it's bad. He's taking the hits, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's taking the hits. Like I said, if he's taking the hits for crypto, like he's a person that Luna Classic, that the cryptocurrency was really riding on because he was burning the coin. He was actually bringing the price back up.
Yeah.
Fucking, he was actually trying to bring that shit back up, and I guess not. I guess now, that shit might be on hold for a minute. But yeah, that's it. That's really it on that story. I guess his sentencing's on the 23rd. What's the name? Fucking yeah. Crypto, like I said, still the future. Like I said, we're going into next year where the year we're gonna have Bitcoin halving. So just be patient. Don't get in your feelings before we move up because crypto is slowly but surely moving up. And like I said, if this shit right here should have been crypto's downfall for the year. Like crypto should have taken a nasty hit from this news right here. But what's the name? It bounced right back up. So that's telling me it's going against the bears.
Yeah.
The bulls are coming. So I like seeing that shit. I like the fact that crypto is volatile. So even when it loses, it has a chance to still win.
But it's not as volatile as it used to be.
Not as volatile, which is good. You don't want it too volatile,
Yeah.
which is good. It means it's building strength. It's actually building up piece by piece. So you want it.
NFTs, we need to get rid of that shit. That shit needs to just go away.
NFTs, yeah. I honestly, me personally, I can live without NFTs to be real. Like I said, I think that's only celebrities. That's like a celebrity thing.
That was
Like
just a
you gotta be
thing people
rich.
got into for
Yeah, like,
I
I
don't
think it was only celebrities that really were
yeah
promoting the fuck out of NFTs. Like I don't really care about them. I have a couple, but I mean, just to have. But I mean, like I know it's not. That's not gonna get me money. Like I said, that technology, I don't think it's gonna be worth anything at least for another 10 years. In 10 years, maybe they'll do something with it. But crypto is now.
yeah cryptos now NFTs unless it's tied to a business is some type
Yeah,
of like digital real estate kind of like a timeshare or something like that. If it's kind of like that, then like it gives you certain points just for owning it, like a cool, like you're a part of the cool guys club.
yeah,
Then
some
I
shit like
believe in the NFT. But
yeah,
if
like
it's not a no, fuck
yeah, because I
NFT.
mean, like there's a story with Justin Bieber getting a Bored Ape NFT, and that shit was worth millions when he bought it. Now that shit's not even worth $50,000. He bought it for millions of dollars, and now it's only worth like celebrity. This shit's only for like millionaires that have money to play with. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like that's all the shit is really. I mean, I don't believe in NFTs. I don't, like I said. I mean, to some people, yeah, they might be able to do something, but NFTs are still light years away from where crypto is now.
yeah.
Crypto is now, and so
Cryptos.
also I'd be remiss to say this is not financial advice. Do not take any. Don't take this as advice. I have to say this every video we talk about it. Not financial advice. It's just what we think and what we see. So and also don't take it personally. It's just business. You know what I mean? That's really that's really all
That's
this
what it
is.
is. Business.
It's just business. So don't take it personal. A lot of people, what are you talking about? I don't care. It's just business. Just let it go. Move on. Listen, like I said, uh, crypto's the future. And if y'all actually do something, I mean, who knows? Oh, and before I forget, and goddamn, I keep trying to end this shit, and I keep forgetting the shit I was trying to say. We're kind of sneaking back into entertainment. Just the last thing. This will be the last thing. My
After
bad.
Drake,
Oh yeah, we go to Drake too. Oh shit, Evil Ways. Fucking what's the name? Scary Hours 3.
Scary Hours 3. That shit was amazing. Scary
That
Hours
shit.
3 was an amazing masterpiece, and
Yeah,
it was beautiful art.
it was beautiful.
And it's
I don't like the album cover, but
yeah.
still, it was. I don't like the album cover, but still, the EP was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I can't hear you, Big on.
I think the album cover, Drake just be trolling people, man. Like Drake
Yeah,
troll people. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. I don't know what narrative he was trying to spin there with the album cover, whatever.
yeah, it was
But
weird.
I that I give credit to Joe Budden. Granted, Joe Budden is a shit talker, kind of like us. You know, we
Yeah,
just shit talkers, and Drake took that shit personally, and he fucking made a fucking masterpiece. So shout out to Joe Budden, man. Joe Budden, you know, being a hating ass nigga, made Drake drop some nice ass bars that
yeah,
motherfuckers. I'm like riding around in my car and I can hear other people jamming fucking
yeah.
Evil Ways and you know like Wicked
Even Ways.
Man.
That was the best song on the EP in my opinion. I like Red Button, but
Yeah,
fucking
I like Wicked Man.
even
I feel like John Wick, Empty Clips. That shit was fire, man. I'm telling like that
yeah,
whole fucking
I like that Wickman. What was
yeah,
it,
Wicked Man.
Wickman?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I like that one too. It was just like I felt like the beat was too slow for me. I was like, man, with shit like that with Wick in it, you
yeah,
gotta go hard on that shit. You gotta be fucking saying some crazy shit with a
yeah.
hard ass beat. Like, but I like the fact that Drake's rapping now. I want him to get back to what he was because really, a man like this can create a trend
Mm-hmm.
easily. He's easily top three,
He
and you
can
know anybody,
create another trend of rappers that raps just like
yeah,
him, like he's doing right now.
actually rap. That's what I'm saying. He can do it. Like I say, he has so much clout. He has so much pull in the rap game now. He can do it. He could be like, all right, all you mumble rappers, what's called, I ain't gonna work with any more mumble rappers from here on out. So because all these motherfuckers were getting paid and getting all this money off Drake, and so now
Like that boy
what's
Yeats.
called, yeah, like nobody, you know what I mean? Like you
Nobody
gotta
go like
fucking,
you.
Yeah, like I said, like Yeet was okay for a mumble rapper. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess there's a certain wave of people that actually rock with Yeet like crazy. I don't know what fan base that is, but fucking, he has a fan base supposedly.
He has a fan
So I
base
don't know.
of basically of him not saying because he didn't say really anything on that song. Like
I don't give a fuck. Like I don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can say that. You know what I'm saying?
The best part of the best part of that song is when Drake interrupts him.
Yeah,
That was it. That was the best part of that song when
Yeah,
Drake
exactly.
interrupted.
I was like,
You know what I mean? So
fuck?
like I said, but
Maybe I don't be giving no fuck. Yeah, I do whatever I
I
want.
get what I want.
For a second, I was like, is that Drake's son rapping again? I was like, no, this is an
Yeah.
African person. I was like, who's Yeet?
Yeah.
Is this Drake's son's like rap name or some shit? I was like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is Yeet? And I looked this man up, whole white dude, you know, and then he's like,
Yeah.
he actually has a fan base, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
What kind of
I
music?
was. Hey, I was just as confused as you, dog. I was just like, damn, like, all right, I guess. You know what I mean? At least, you know.
This dude said, I say whatever I want, I'll do whatever I want, and I was like, what the?
Yeah, I was just like,
What are you
what?
doing on Drake's album, bro? I was like, what are you doing?
And the thing is, Drake has this trend. There's a reason why Drake is great too, because he'll bring up the rappers that nobody knows. He'll bring up rappers that never got a chance with nobody else.
Yeah,
Drake is that person that will actually be cool with you. He's a person. So you know these rappers would be like, no, you got to be a dog to be with me. You know, you got to be hard and this and that. Drake will give you a chance.
yeah,
That's the thing about Drake. That's the thing about Drake that nobody gives him credit for. He'll give a bunch of unknowns chances. Matter of fact, what's his name? Kendrick Lamar. Guess who fucking vouched for Kendrick when he came into the game? Drake.
yeah,
Drake came in. What's his name? The tour that made Kendrick's career when he first came into the game, where he took Kendrick and ASAP Rocky. He wasn't supposed to take Kendrick with him, but he still took him anyways. The tour that made Kendrick's career. This is right before Mad City.
yeah,
This is right before Mad City. This is when he was making Mad City.
yeah,
Good Kid, Mad City. And fucking Drake he said, nah, come on. He took him on tour against everybody's wishes. Birdman didn't want him. Nobody on his team wanted him. Nobody on his team wanted him on that tour. And he took him anyways. He was like, nah, this is my dog. We rock with each other. I don't know what happened in between, why they hate on each other.
yeah. I don't
Kendrick
know.
always, like, but the thing about Kendrick was always that dude. He's over competitive where a point where it turns into hating.
Yeah,
It's like a hating type energy. Because you remember that one song, Control?
yeah. Control with Big Sean.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
straight,
Control
like,
is like, I got love for you niggas, but I'm trying to murder you niggas.
Yeah, I was
like,
like,
you know what I mean? Like the niggas that vouch for you and shit like that, Cole
Yeah.
vouched for Kendrick when he came into the game.
exactly.
And fucking,
And
I'm
he
just
named
like,
out all of them. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
ain't these your boys?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I said, I like that competitive nature, but at the time it turns into hating. And then, you know, when he was doing these subliminal messages, you know, these subliminal disses and shit like that
yeah,
to Drake, I think it was the Heart Part 4 or 3. Yeah, I think it was a Heart Part 4, if I'm not mistaken. He made a verse. That one of his verses, he said something about Drake that, you know, unconfirmed and off the record. But yeah, they say it was towards Drake, his whole team. Yeah, fucking they were saying supposedly it was against Drake, but I'm like, that nigga vouched for you when nobody did.
exactly.
Nobody wanted like what's his name? Big Sean.
Yeah,
His whole record label when Big Sean was bigger before. This is when he made that Famous. What was it? Good Famous.
yeah,
Finally Famous. This is when he made that album. What's his name? Dog was still barely coming out with it, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
And Big Sean, what's the name? Big Sean let him come on for a couple of shows with him. You know what I mean? That's the part that people don't forget too. And I'm like, yo, like fucking, you know, and you know, it turns from fucking, like I said, I still say K Dot as of now in the game. K Dot, J. Cole, and Drake. Those are the top three. They need to make an album like immediately. Those are the big three.
yeah,
They need to make an album. But at the same time, Kendrick, he just for me personally, he's not up there with Cole and Drake. He's
No.
just not. He's not up there with Cole and Drake. Like that's why I say it's gonna be Cole and Drake at the end of the day. That's Vegeta and Goku at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's Vegeta and Goku. Like you want to say one's better, but then the other one comes in and it's like, oh shit, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And that's J. Cole. That's like fucking that's J. Cole and Vegeta, right? J. Cole and Drake is Goku and Vegeta. That's go. They really Goku and Vegeta. I think. What's his name? What's his face? I keep forgetting. But yeah, but overall, and also not to mention J. Cole and Drake. I forgot I was going with that. But yeah, J. Cole and Drake, they're coming out with their tour, the Big Is the What tour.
Yeah.
And so, shit, that shit's going to be fire. And I hope they come out with more music.
And then
I really
J.
think
Cole dropping an album too, The Fall Off.
The Fall Off, that's supposed to be his last album, supposedly. His last solo album.
Yeah.
But like I said, and then not to mention the last album K. Dot dropped was his last solo album too. So I'm like, shit, Drake might be around the corner too. Supposedly he's focusing on his health.
Nah, I don't think Drake's not making music until he's like. I think Drake's following the Kanye path. Drake is the next billionaire in the music industry. He's for sure like the next billionaire if he's not there already.
Yeah.
But he's the next like Kanye. You know how like so Jay-Z became the billionaire, the first billionaire in the rap game. Then it was Kanye, and then now it's like everybody else. All these people are getting close, but they're not really like able to, solidify themselves. So Kanye, he not only is he a billionaire, but he has this cult like following, man. Like Kanye has like a cult following, and Drake does as well. Not only does Drake has a cult following, he's putting up Bad Bunny numbers. Bad Bunny is killing the industry. Bad Bunny is the most hated Mexican artist by dudes, but all the females love Bad Bunny.
I mean, well, no, I really would say Bad Bunny's like Drake.
Yeah,
it's the Drake Mexican.
Bad Bunny is like Drake.
Drake was before, like I said, Drake was before. I ain't gonna lie. Drake was before Bad Bunny. So but yeah, no, I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying. The comparison. They know their audience. Bad Bunny knows his audience. He knows his audience.
Bad Bunny's
audience
is women, and a lot of dudes don't fuck with Bad Bunny. A lot of dudes fucking hate Bad Bunny, but that motherfucker makes money.
Oh yeah, no, he makes money. Like I say, he has a weird life and a weird style he does. I'm not gonna judge him, but yeah, he lives a weird life. Like I say, if you see his day to day, there was one where he put a rose up his asshole or up his ass and did a naked pose or whatever, a naked picture. Yeah, he put a rose in his ass, butt naked on the grass or some shit like that.
Who?
Like that dude, he's a weird dude.
Bad Bunny?
He's a weird fucking Bad Bunny.
Okay, that's weird.
That's a weird fucking dude.
Yeah.
But like I said, at the end of the day, he knows his audience, and if you know your audience, you're never gonna stop making money. And so, yeah, he's gonna continue to make all these what's it called? These electric Mexican electrified Mexican music, and he's gonna continue to make crazy a lot of money. He knows his audience, so I'll give him props where it's due. But yeah, great EP by Drake though.
Fantastic.
Great EP. I think if it wasn't for First Person Shooter, I'd say it's better than his album. I'd say it's better than For All the Dogs album. If it wasn't for First Person Shooter, I'd say it's better than that album. But fuck it.
I like the body. I feel like if he had this with the album, but I know he made this right after his album. I know he did it like right after the Joe Budden comments and all that shit. He said he made it in 5 days, which I was like, okay, Drake is really trolling y'all. He could actually rap. He could actually rap and come up with crazy bars in 5 fucking days, dude. Like he can do this shit.
J. Cole too. He can make music. Yeah, he's
fucking fire. But the thing is the body of work and the way Drake is able to just make hits. That's his thing. Even J. Cole said it. He was a J. Cole. He was like, for a long time, I tried to compare myself to Drake, but Drake just makes hits. That's his mantra. That's how he runs the game. Is he make hits. J. Cole is a storyteller. His albums are very crisp. We all love his body of work. We don't love, like, a lot of people don't. I love Drake's albums. A lot of people don't love Drake's albums because it's like it's kind of like, all right, it's up and down, it's wavy, you know.
Yeah.
J. Cole
the thing
is
is,
like,
it's him versus
like
him though.
meticulous, huh?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, with Drake thing, the thing about Drake is he's gotten so good that it's just him versus his own self. His
Yeah,
old self.
that's what
People
I'm
are like,
saying.
oh, we need that old
It's
Drake, and
Kanye.
it's that old Drake. They're having the same conversations like Kanye did.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like,
Like,
I miss the
J.
old
Cole,
Kanye.
J. Cole is going to follow the Jay-Z route, right? J. Cole's going to follow the Jay-Z route. J. Cole's going to stop making music, stop making albums.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, he's going to get on somebody's feature and murder. That's going to be J. Cole. Drake, he's going to follow the Kanye route. He's going to continue making music well into his 40s and 50s. And he's like, at that point, he'll be untouchable because Kanye's probably not going to stop making music because he just gets it. Kanye he's gifted with just making music. So is Drake. Drake is just gifted with making music, man. And then, like, you know, like, Drake is just going to be the biggest ever, and he's going to be the next. He's going to be the next industry billionaire. And it sucks to say it because that could have been Kendrick Lamar. That could have been all these people if they would have just hung next to Drake. If they would have just hung next to Drake and stopped being a hater, and stop being a hating ass nigga, bro.
Nah, what's the name? This is where I see. So this is where I see K-Dot. This is the thing right here. So in my personal opinion, I don't like comparing basketball to rappers, but Drake's the LeBron James of music right now, of rap music. What's name? J. Cole's the Steph Curry, because he's right there, and there's times where you're just like, oh shit, but then you realize, you're like, oh shit, like Drake's right there, and then fucking K-Dot, he's the Kyrie Irving of the league.
Yeah,
and that's why I see it, because K-Dot, as big as he is, I still feel like some of his biggest hits is when he did songs with Drake.
Yeah,
some of his biggest hits when he did Drake, when he did Poetic Justice. I still fuck with that hard. What's the name? Fucking Problems. Fucking, I feel like that's one of the fucking, he had one of the craziest verses on there. But fucking, I was just like, because most of the songs that comes out now, they're nice, but they're not like back then nice. You know what I mean?
They're not hits. You know what I'm saying? They're not like Fucking Problems is going to be a hit 20 years from now. Somebody's going to play this in the club. Oh shit, fucking Problems. But you know what I'm saying? One of Kendrick's standalone songs, we're not going to, like, somebody play that shit 10 years from now.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're playing remember that song? That song came out in the that song, damn, what's the name of that song again? Let me look it up. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be Kendrick.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's a Kyrie Irving of this shit. Like, he's great. Yeah. Like, he's great when he wants to be.
Phenomenal, like, but absolute assassin. But he just
he just fell the way he did.
Yeah,
and then fucking, but yeah.
You can't be stuck in your own lane, you know. Like, it's different if you was Nipsey Hussle and you just straight West Coast rapped. You stayed with the West Coast. Like, I think Nipsey Hussle was gonna be way better than Kendrick. I thought he was gonna be like top of the line, better. But he died, whatever. Yeah,
and like Nipsey, like he had a lot of potential, but the thing is, he focused more on the business side of shit. Like I said, there's people that focus on just purely the rap game, and some people use the rap game to focus on their business. You feel me? And that was Nipsey.
The smart thing,
Nipsey
right?
Focused,
the smart thing to do is focus on what you're good at, right? Like Drake, he focused on making hits.
Yeah.
He got somebody to design the OVO owl. He got someone to brand the OVO owl. The OVO brand, Jordan reached out to OVO. Timberland reached out to OVO. You know what I'm saying? He established himself through the music and then established the brand based off Drake. Because you have to, Kanye, Yeezys wouldn't be big if it wasn't for Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Once
Yeah.
Kanye took his name off Yeezy for like a year, nobody was buying Yeezy. So
Yeah, it
people
went
buying
downhill. They
them.
had to bring it back.
Yeah, they was
Yeah,
like,
they
oh
had to bring it
shit,
back
fuck, bro,
just
give
to
me
just to
Yeezys,
cut their
give me
losses,
Yeezys.
just to cut their losses on it. And they still took a loss. They took a nasty loss on those
They
Yeezys.
lost 300 million in 6 months
Yeah,
because they were like, fuck, bro, no one's buying Yeezys. But the thing about it is, it's because these artists, they built themselves through their music so big that once they
yeah,
made a brand, they already had a cult like following. Like if I was under the Kanye West cult, I would buy Yeezys, but I'm not under it. You know, I'm
yeah,
not like a huge fan. Like I love Kanye, but I'm not like a huge fan. But Drake, I got Drake shoes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I didn't touch some OVO, the ones that I could afford.
Excuse me, but yeah, no, yeah, like with all of them, like if you know your fan base, you're gonna succeed. You know who your people are, like you're gonna succeed in this game. But if you keep doing all this, if you do your things on your own way, that's fine. But
Uh-huh.
understand there's consequences to doing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's gonna go unnoticed. Your greatness can go unnoticed. There's a lot of people out there that are pretty great, had a lot of potential. They just went unnoticed by a lot of people. And what's his name? There's still a lot of potential like rappers out there. There was a dude, I don't know if you remember, there's somebody big that was coming out. I just can't remember. But like I said, if you do not find your niche, you don't find out what you're good at, then you're just not going to be up there with the big dogs. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Drake, he knows his people, he knows his audience, he knows exactly what they want because they're going to listen every time. Like it don't matter. He could put an entire dog shit album, but the thing is, he followed the trend, and then eventually he became the trend. He followed the trend. He realized what people were liking, what were people were liking at his shows. And you looked at the women, they liked it when he sings, and then some niggas like when he's rapping, like that real shit. And so he mixed it up and he put it together, and he created some crazy. He could create some crazy ass albums.
Yeah, dude.
And he
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 got
know
some
what he's
crazy
doing.
ass numbers, man.
Crazy ass numbers. And the thing is, he's not even. He already won. You know what I mean? He already won. He's doing side quests now. He already. I think he beat Michael Jackson now for number one hit, most number one hits. I think.
He's tied.
Or he's tied. He's tied with him. So like I'm telling you, he's on side quests right now. That's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. He's a LeBron James of this shit. Like LeBron,
Yeah.
he's already he already won.
LeBron's sending the team off to Anthony Davis now. He's
Yeah,
on. Yeah.
it looks like it, but the thing is, Anthony Davis ain't consistent enough, man. He needs
Yeah.
to stop fucking around. He ain't consistent enough. Like Anthony Davis, I don't think he's even ready for that type of responsibility. Like I said, Anthony Davis is good when he wants to be too. He could be a top 3 player, top 3 centers, or a power forward. He could be a top 3 easily when he wants to be. Overall, this motherfucker, he just. It's like when you have great players around you, you feel like you don't have to be great yourself.
Right.
So it's like you got LeBron James, you got what's his face, you got a up and comer Austin Reeves, the fucking hillbilly Kobe Bryant,
Yeah.
and fucking you got all these great players surrounding you. You know what I mean? Like all this potential. Like you feel like you don't have to do shit. Like he still needs a lot to prove. He has a lot to learn. What's the name? I like Anthony Davis, but he's just not consistent for me. But yeah, going back to Drake, great album. And going back into the industry, I guess. What's his name? Diddy. Fucking and that whole Casey thing. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diddy had to pay $50 million or paid like $50 million for a settlement
Hey,
immediately.
it's almost too easy nowadays, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not, and supposedly he assaulted her. He did all this heinous shit to her.
I mean, shit.
Supposedly,
I
I mean, There's a lot of niggas, and like I said, he's a weird. The
My
way he lives is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I think, and he could have done that, but thing is, she didn't try to convict him. She went after his money.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Why are you going after his money? Put his ass in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you think he's
Put his ass in jail.
capable of doing that shit to someone else, put him in jail.
Yeah, put his ass in jail. Like I said, why are you going after motherfuckers' money? You know what I mean? Like I said, Diddy's a weird motherfucker, and I do think he does some crazy shit. Like he's part of the gatekeepers and shit in Hollywood and the entertainment industry. Yeah, I do think he's one of them. He does some weird shit.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think he's like a gatekeeper and shit like that. Yeah, I do think so.
Yeah.
However, why are you going after his money? Why are you going after his money? I just can't. That's the only shit I can't get behind. Why are you going after his money? You know what I mean? Like I that's the only thing. That's now it's looking like a hustle now. I can't even be mad at Diddy. You know what I mean? I can't even be mad at Diddy. As weird of a motherfucker as he is, I can't even be mad at Diddy. Because you went after his money.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's like that the Harvey Weinstein shit. There were some cases in that Harvey Weinstein case where he gave girls an option where he's like, "Oh well, if you want to be in this movie, you got to do something. You got to do some strange for this change. You got to do some strange for this change. You know, it's like you either do it and you get it, or you don't and you don't get it. Which one you want? Like he gave you an option. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
so some of them, you know, like I said, still a piece of shit, still a trash person. Yeah. Wish nothing but the worst for him. But fucking still, some of those motherfuckers, he did give options and they made adult decisions. And they're like, okay, I'll take the money and, you know, I'll do a little strange for some change. And they all stayed quiet for years, for decades. Even Oprah, his best friend, Oprah stayed quiet and even groomed some of them girls to go to Harvey Weinstein. And she was out here defending him and shit. That was her best friend.
Damn.
Yeah, y'all forgot? Everybody forget? Yeah, Oprah was best friends with Harvey Weinstein, y'all. If y'all forgot. That's right, America. But fucking, yeah, this motherfucker, you know what I mean? I can't even.
Best friends, okay.
Yeah, they've been best friends for years. Best friends. What's the name? Yeah, she used to. There's pictures of her kissing him and doing this and that with him. Like they were lovey-dovey best friends. Bullshit, you're not. And you know, Oprah ain't good either. Shit, Oprah definitely ain't good. But yeah, you know, I'll save that one for a rainy day. But overall, like I said, these motherfuckers in Hollywood, they're strange, but at the same time, if you go along with the shit they do and you actually go with it instead of stopping it, like I said, this girl had the chance to stop it. You know what she did? She took that hush money. She took that money. She, instead of getting rid of, stopping the bullshit, she decided to let it continue happening to other people and took some money. If he's doing that shit, what's called, now he gets to continue to do it. Now he gets to continue to do it.
Yeah.
Just because he wants some money. Now, there's probably going to be another victim because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be another victim. Congratulations. That means you enable him. If he pays the right amount of money, he can be a piece of shit. So that's what you're talking.
So that's what you're talking. And then, you know,
50 million? Yeah. And let's just say it did happen. Let's just say it did, which I don't. I think her ass was just living that luxury lifestyle, and then when she found out she wasn't going to live it no more, that's when she came for that money. Living that luxury lifestyle. She was with him for like 10 plus years, didn't she? She like 10 years or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And so she was getting passed around and shit around Diddy's fan. You know, supposedly he was passing around to his homeboys and shit like that. She was a pass around. She was a girl that he would pass around to his homeboys. From what I've been seeing. Like, you know, like I said, if you have that money, you can have a girl like that. You know, you can have girls you fucking, and then a girl that you fuck every now and then like if your homeboy hasn't gotten none in a while, There you go, dog. Go and get you some. You know, that's the type of girl she was.
Yeah.
And so she was a pass around. And so he passed her around, and then when he didn't want her no more, or when that shit went south, now it's time to get rid of him. You know, now it's time to go after that money. You know what I mean? She was with him for like 10 years. You know what I mean? What happened with them 10 years? You didn't figure out the first year if he did some crazy shit to you?
Like, motherfucker,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, how can I believe you if you're taking his money? You feel me? If you're getting paid by him, how am I supposed to believe you if you're taking that person's money? That's my thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna believe you off hearsay. I'm gonna believe you because of how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no. And then plus, you're taking his money. No, I definitely don't believe your
That's
ass.
true. I mean, hey, you
Convict
go
his
after
ass.
the money.
Throw his ass in
Kind of
jail.
open some doors for people to think about.
You know what I mean?
Is she
Like
really
I
a
said,
victim?
like,
I don't know.
I'll
Yeah,
be
fucking up.
my next. But fucking, yeah, like, I'm just like, why am I gonna believe you off hearsay? And you took his money. You took his money. You settled that deal. You're like, oh yeah, I'll take that. Like, and if he did, you went through all that for $50 million. That's not bad. That's not bad. There's motherfuckers over here. There's motherfuckers out here that get that same shit done to them. They'll never touch $1 million in their life. You got $50 million. You know what I mean? $50 million. Shit. No, like, it's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe it. I'm sorry.
I ain't even mad at it. Take that 50 million and move on.
Yeah, get your 50 million, go get your money. But if you want me to believe you, I'm sorry, I do not. You hustled them. That was a hustle. Hey, you got a good hustle, girl. You hustled them good. But fucking, what's the name? As far as that, now the shit between his baby mama that died, shit like that, had a heart attack or some shit like that, where he planned it. Yeah. That shit they might get him on, or the Pac shit, the Tupac shit.
I think they gonna get him on Pac shit, definitely.
Yeah, they might get him on the Pac shit. That shit looks like they might get him on that. But as far as this bullshit, I'm like, no, baby girl, you were just a pass around. You're an old faithful. You're a pass around. And then you got money, and so you play. Like I said, motherfuckers can play victim all they want. But listen, if you're with a motherfucker like that for years, over a decade, nah, you want to be there. You know what I mean? If you're in that position for years, willingly,
yeah,
on your own free will, you want to be there. You want to be there. Like I said, I'm not. Nah, I don't. It's bullshit. I smell the bullshit. But like I said, congratulations. You got a good payday. Hey, good on you. Got a nice little payday. Like I said, that shit only happens when it's about to run out. That's when motherfuckers start accusing people of this. When that money's about to leave.
Yep.
When they about to lose that lifestyle, that's when motherfuckers start fucking supposedly telling. That's when motherfuckers start getting brittle. But yeah. Overall, good podcast, yo. I don't have too much to say on my end. I don't know if you got anything on you.
No, man. I think we covered it all, man. It was such a wonderful 3 weeks that we had a lot to say.
Lot to say.
We talked about sports. Shout out to CJ Stroud going crazy. Shout out to Drake for dropping a very good EP, man. I'm really happy that he did that. Now I can talk shit to people who hate on Drake, because people really don't think Drake can do this shit, and I really hope the Texans make the playoffs and win the division, man. And it starts tomorrow. All red, baby. All red, battle red, baby.
Excuse me, but yeah, no, I really, like I said, I'm rooting. Like I said, I'm rooting for CJ Stroud. I'm a believer now. I was a little iffy coming in, but I'm a believer. I mean, I was iffy coming in, but I'm a believer. I'm like, okay, let's see what you do, big dog. I actually am interested. I actually want to see what's gonna happen now. And I'm actually, like I said, I'm full on interested in yeah, let's see what happens. And as far as Joe Smith, you know what you got to do, brother. Take your loss, move on. You know, we all got to take them. Take your loss, big dog, and just move on. But and then also, goddamn, hold up. Nah, never mind. I'll finish. I'll finish this shit off. Let's finish this shit off. I want to say one more thing. I'm sorry. Goddamn, 3 hours, man. Goddamn, we had a lot to say today.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to everybody that's been watching us. Thank you guys. I know we haven't been, like I said, we try to be as consistent as possible with these podcasts, but our schedules are all over the place. Like I said, Dominican Poppy is thousands of miles away from me, and
Yeah.
fucking you know, and like I said, you know, everything that's been going on, like I said, we have to do it piece by piece. And the thing is, like, we're not down the street from each other, so we can't just drop one. Our schedules have to align that week. We have to find a pinpoint schedule to align it. Because if we don't have anything, then it won't happen that week.
Right.
There's always something. I had some crazy stuff going on in my family. I know Dominican had his issues this week too, and it was just a whole bunch of nonsense that happened this week. And fucking just bear with us, y'all. And but much love to y'all. Thank you for still tuning in to us. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving and a better holiday. It's been real. It's your boy King Barco, Dominican Poppy. Peace out, y'all. Much love. Y'all still here? Thought y'all went home. God damn. Now I gotta record some more. Go home. You know, are you too good for your home? Yeah, the video's over. I gotta watch some football. Listen, okay. If you can, do me a big favor. Check out our latest video and go and subscribe to this channel. Can't do that? Since you're still here? Oh, now you want to go. All right then, bye. Shoot. Thanks for watching.